It is European Open Grand Finals time. Sugar here, joined by Johnny, and we are ready to jump on into this. Now, Johnny, I don't know what we were expecting from Endpoint, but we saw a little glimpse of what Relating Wave was going to bring to us when we went over to EGX a couple of weeks ago. But this is something entirely different as they look to take on the challenge of BDS.
I've just got to say, I'm so impressed by Endpoint. I'm so impressed by every single player on this team. Metsonaris, one of the OGs who's sticking around, and he looks better than ever today. What a player.
BDS
he is
so
historically, but also currently, this is the real test now.
Going for BDS.
Endpoint have never won
my vote in, so.
a grand final. Last season or this season being the first,
oh!
of course. BDS have won plenty.
Here we go. Win 2 best-of-7s. That's what you got to do if you want to be European Open champions. Here is Monkey Moon. Can't turn that shot on target as Metsonaris does take over. It'll be his veteran hand.
BDS is looking good right now. So
his team through the inevitably tricky waters that will be reached in this finals.
Good.
There's Seiko.
Double commit.
Can't turn it in. Monkey Moon again on the ball. Looks to try and press forward. Low boost, doesn't matter. Nobody knows about that just yet. It's going to drop down. Monkey don't quite want to challenge it. For me, we talked about Relating Wave just a moment ago, but it's his challenge game. Him and Metza need to be on top of the challenges, because that's usually where BDS start their dominance over most teams, and it just gets worse from there on out.
Yeah, keep an eye on Relating Wave. You know, we talked about him in the pre-show. He is such a great positional player, and that is something that really shone through, helped them get that win over Carmine Corp. But he needs to even more now. You've got 3 players in BDS who are not afraid to just go completely all in.
Oh,
oh
my god, that placement was
Relating
sick.
Wave, perfect position once again.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, oh my goodness, Metsonaris
Damn.
opens the account.
That
was just unfortunate.
Relating Wave is such a dangerous player. What an interception though by Metsonaris. BDS now holding back. That's an infield pass to their third man.
That was just highly unfortunate.
Beat the player to the punch, and even puts the long shot on target when really just any clear is good enough in that position. You gotta just go get the ball safe. Metsonaris getting a 2 for 1 there, turning BDS offense into a 1-0 lead for Endpoint.
Metz has been doing those season
Endpoint is on fire.
The grand finals. He knows that play better than anybody. There's the drop down. What a play this is. Mark takes the first time shot. It was
hey, BDS strikes back.
Difficult, and Mark by 8 gets the goal back.
As Seiko with a pretty tough position here. He's lined himself up very straight in the shadows, so difficult to get a lot of side on the ball. I reckon, you know, he's probably just going to try and pop the ball into his crossbar there. Much easier to do that, of course, if you do hit the ball into your bar. You're going to need a teammate to follow up and beat a BDS player to a rebound. Yeah, he thought he could knock it into the corner. Didn't turn out to be the case. Marked by 8, of course, known for his heavy hits, and gets an equalizer pretty quickly there for BDS.
Both teams setting down at least somewhere to start for themselves. Monkey Moon yet again. Doing a very good job of just carrying the ball across the field today. Extra sets himself up. Pass fast side, and somehow that one has been read. Option was there to take the first time shot. Endpoint, though, more than ready for it.
Besides watching this now,
yeah, Endpoint covering the infield passes very well. They scored from a BDS infield pass with their only goal this game. Metsonaris it was, and now Seiko as well, getting a great interception on another BDS infield pass. So expect to see BDS switch it up here. They don't want to keep going infield if the interceptions are consistently coming in from Endpoint.
Race, Seiko is going to win that one. Relating Wave to himself, 2 players to get past. He's done a decent job though. Just anything that isn't into the back of your net is usually quite good from that position. It's just under 2 minutes left now. Extra, he wants to turn for it. He's got a good possession. Metsonaris though, very typical from him. Just a couple of steps ahead, knows exactly what his opponent is after, and actually might go hunting for Monkey Moon instead. Off the backboard, that's awkward. Off the backboard one more time. There goes Relating Wave, not able to shoot from that angle. He just found himself too close to the shot. A little bit of danger shown.
Yeah, right idea there from Endpoint, playing keep away, but they need to at some point send a shot towards the goal, or there's no real point of that continued offensive play. But yeah, like I said, Relating Wave didn't get the touch that he wanted. Metz now landing downfield, knock on into the middle. It's double commit for BDS, but they will recover quickly, so they should be fine to continue and defend in this play. Extra expertly clears the ball past 1. Still work to be done, and that's a great touch by Monkey Moon, killing so much time and limiting Stako's options with the follow-up pass.
As good as Monkey Moon has been throughout this entire tournament, he's also had a couple of own goals in him, but clearly not effective whatsoever. There's the pre-jump! As it was right to Monkey Moon, fantastic idea. And I feel almost bad for complaining about execution on a play like that, but they just needed more on the shot.
Yes, the shooting is letting Endpoint down.
Alright, BDS, time for your
quite a
attack.
few chances to take shots out contested.
Oh!
Nice shot for Relay Wave with the save. Another
That
key
was your
touch
touch?
defense
Come
for
on,
Relay
man.
Wave.
They need help though. Two players have gone. Seiko is also
Alfie, what's up?
Go across the map yet again. Somehow we're still at 1 each. BDS though finding their rhythm. Monkey Moon called off, but his teammate that he was passing to is already
Mark's
gone.
right there.
On the respawn.
That was a good respawn.
Another pre-jump.
How you doing, Alfie?
Well, we were wondering whether or not BDS were going to maybe intimidate Endpoint in this match. If those pre-jumps are any sort of indication, that's not going to be the case. Off the back.
Oh!
Relay Wave is going to keep that one
Gone
out.
into overtime, I think.
Just going to see if the ball hits the floor. If we're going to see one more goal. Triple commit. Who's the first one to it? Metzner's perfect recovery from him. He got to the
Down
back
into
row.
overtime.
Puts the ball down. Overtime for game number 1.
I'm doing good,
BDS
Alfie.
really playing some tricky shots.
Had a
there.
little
Monkey Moon there
eventful
shooting
day.
low underneath the pre-jump. We saw Mark by 8 hitting the ball past the pre-jumping Stako as well.
Just
These
enjoying
pre-jumps are
some
in.
Rocket League content.
Definitely wayward at the moment.
Kinda
They might
loud,
wanna
ain't
just
it?
calm down, stay grounded, wait for BDS to make a move before committing that heavily. That being said, they've made it into overtime, and we've made it past the kickoff as well, so we're right back
Both
into
my
midfield
teams
play.
lost in
Running
the
wave offloads to
EU
Messi, intercepted by Monkey Moon.
Open.
Mark by 8 decides to go
So
this time,
now
Monkey Moon as an option.
The
Reset.
team that...
Not the hardest
Hey,
one.
let's go
Clear the
BDS.
net for Mark.
My teams that I was kind of voting for got knocked out last
Monkey
night.
Moon, available for the pass, not needed, still making himself useful.
So,
Yeah,
the team that
wiping
beat
out
my
the
team, I'm now
defender,
voting
no
for.
option left. And
So that kinda
Endpoint,
sucks, but-
despite a very, very good fight, have lost game number 1. But for BDS, I mean, they've been here plenty. They're comfortable. They're not like
I'm
Seiko.
going for
They've not,
BDS.
got themselves into their first
I
tournament,
meant to
first
watch it
grand
live today, but I
finals.
got caught up doing other
This is
stuff.
just another tournament for them a lot of the
Yeah.
times. So very, very
BDS is
difficult.
looking
I'm
pretty
hoping,
clean, but
though,
Endpoint's putting up a strong
we get
defense.
more of this Endpoint. They did not look scared at all by BDS.
No, they definitely.
Alfie,
took
you
the
play,
game to
right?
the-
What team
they
did you go
continued to
for?
make great reads, intercepting the infield
In
passes.
the
which
in the
great
NA, I went
positioning
FaZe
and
Clan,
defense
and
again
FaZe
from
is
Lazy
doing
Wave in
great.
particular. But they
So I'm
do
happy
need
about
to
that.
start hitting their shots with higher accuracy, or else BDS will continue to take games. Endpoint had chances here, didn't take them. BDS looked more threatening when they attack, and they've already realized that Endpoint are committing heavily to interceptions. We didn't see, the infield pass being utilized to too great of a degree there by BDS at the end of the game. And that was the main source.
Right
of
now,
Endpoint's
it's just a whole lot of,
counterattacking
like-
play, so it's up to Endpoint now to
Right now for
to
BDS,
counter
it's a whole
the
lot of
next
like
thing
solo
BDS are gonna
plays. They're
try,
not doing
which
a whole
looks
lot
to
of
be solo
passing, but it's
plays.
working
Still
out
there
for them.
Mark. Not afraid of the air dribble. Seiko was trying to scare him away from doing that earlier by pre-jumping before the takeoffs even happened. But it's tough. If you do pre-jump before the touch, BDS are just gonna do something different. They
Yeah.
don't just have one style of offense. They can do it all.
Yeah, that is the most difficult part about BDS, is that they are probably the most adaptive team.
Nice.
that we have
FaZe
got
Clan.
in the entire region. They start off with just
Ah, you went
a normal
BDS?
play style, and then
Who were you
slowly
going
as
for
the
throughout the whole
comes in,
open?
They look at the files and they realize, oh, hey,
Was
this
BDS
is
your
what
vote
we
the whole
do.
open,
Moving
or
forward, and it gets even more difficult.
did your
When
team
you
get
are
beat
team
out like
one
mine,
you
and now
have
you're
to
going
win
for
at
BDS?
minimum 8 games to take this team out
I
of the
like
tournament.
Endpoint a little bit more. Like I like Endpoint as a team
Yeah,
a little
obviously
more.
you can say here
But I
It's easier
just
said than done, but
BDS
he's
is
saying it
playing
sounds
too good not to vote
crazy.
for him.
It does. Yeah, just beat BDS twice, but I think it's crucial to get.
If
a
I'm
couple
going for
early
someone who I
games,
think's
we know
gonna
it's
win,
not
I think it's
gonna win
BDS, but I want Endpoint to win. But I know BDS is gonna win.
Losing that, and even if you do come back against
BDS
them,
all the
they
way
can
through.
still
Well, you made a good
5,
pick.
7 iced as we saw. In the
Oh!
first stage. Mark's already put one past Endpoint here.
Yeah, BDS might win this.
Had
Their
somebody
shots are
making
just
a
too
touch
good
on it,
right
to be
now.
honest. I think it was just a bit of a
Yeah,
awkward choice
Mets
there
should have went up for
from
that.
Lightning Wave. Rare to see him out of position in defense, but it has happened, and PDS already in front.
Yes. Now, for anyone that did join us last season, you might have a little bit of an alarm bell going off already, because there was fantastic teams that took BDS on that, were on form on the day. They're really taking out 2 of the top that the region had to offer. And yeah, Johnny, we got kind of just used to BDS 4-0s. That's just really how it was, though. Endpoint
defense doesn't look very good. Okay, that's a good clear. Alfie, I've thought about something a while back, kind of watching these. I want to start my own little tournament. With like a lot of members of like my stream, get them all in like a private party and stuff, like get a Discord call going, and do like a tournament between everybody. Dude! Just when you think BDS isn't doing any passing plays, they come out with this. Perfect placement.
12 Seikos on top of each other and in front of each other. They still won't reach.
BDS looks too good. But yeah, I want to get up to like people together for a private party and have like our own little tournament.
What they are made of. And they might get enough.
Is that in?
Off the backboard. Follow up by Mark isn't quite quick enough, so he's not going to get a hat trick just yet. Good thing for him, he's got 3.5 minutes to try and get that extra goal. Nice play by Metzer, looking to go solo, and I think those are the position here. We're going to get stuck getting really picky, where Seiko's going to need to start looking for the player instead. Trying to go for a
1v1
play.
Love the little recovery there from Extra. Tiny jump into the wave dash to stay right behind the ball. Very safe positioning the entire time. If he is challenged, he's got a good hitbox to block it.
Ooh, that might be it. He
He
pre-jumped it. He didn't really have a shot.
They're being forced to move early here. And
nice! Dude, BDS is on fire.
3-0, Monkey Moon easily slots in a shot.
Yeah, that'd be a really competitive and really fun. So if you think about it, I might throw it up in Discord. I think it's a good idea. I might throw it up in Discord to get everybody informed to get a team together of twos.
Yeah, Endpoint, I feel for me, need to just use the field a little bit more.
So if you have a twos partner, find them, let them know.
In that position, don't pop
that might go in. Nah, they're too well defended. It's BDS with 1 game win, and the second game is 3-0 BDS on top.
From a player like Mark, who just consistently hits the top shelf every single time.
BDS is just dominating right now.
Difference at the moment, or at least one of them.
Over to Extra, who will just clear the lines. You will already see everybody on the blue side of the field, pretty much.
And Endpoint's defense is getting destroyed right now. If they can keep getting the ball to Seiko, it might be okay, because he's like one of their strongest mechanical players. Yep, Seiko right here, strongest. Yep, Seiko almost got close to a goal there. If they can put it back to Seiko, they might have a chance, because he's the strongest mechanical player. But if they don't put it up to him and like make shots for him, it might not be so well for him.
As if to say, what are you thinking? You really think you're gonna score on me?
Yeah, it's the grand finals.
You think we're gonna let you back into this game? You need to shoot perfectly against these guys. They're putting up a stance against every single attack. That's Endpoint, and all their opponents today have thrown at them. Despite having such a high defensive line, BDS doing it their own way and doing it better than anyone else in the region.
Last game was 2-1, correct, Johnny?
The only way that Endpoint's going to win this is if they get...
The only goal we have seen as
yeah, they need to get that ball control. They need to pass it to Sueco.
Yeah,
that's a good demo! Wasn't good enough, though. Yeah, the rotations are already back up.
God. 1 minute left here. Very much looking like game 2 has gone over to BDS.
Mark by A is just such a strong defensive player. It's going to be hard to beat him.
The level that BDS are at. This is
oh!
They were the team to beat for all
bumped him into it.
And nobody was able to consistently beat them.
Monkey, if you don't get that, you're done.
Here or there where they drop, 1 series or 2 series. Then, of course, no more so than the championships where they lost to Vitality twice. But throughout the entire season,
good
despite
pre-jump.
Vitality winning the championships, I don't think anyone would argue that BDS's accomplishments were the greater of the 2 teams.
If you want to watch it with me, you can load up YouTube. I'm currently at 14-20.
Seemingly steps up, and other teams who were formerly top 6, Guild, last year's team Queso, now Giants, Vitality,
Mets.
finishing
No.
7th in the spring split. These teams are
Mets is
not
ball
even
chasing.
making it to the top 8. Meanwhile, BDS
They
is
can't be
still on
having
top.
anyone ball chasing.
It's just crazy.
Unless it's Sueco. Sueco can defend himself in those situations. They got one, but the game's over anyhow. It's 3-1 with 4 seconds left of the second game. BDS comes down with it.
Winnable. Look at that.
All right, Johnny. Here's where the kickoff stretch.
Your SSL and 1v1s? Bro, I love the
This is
1v1
right in
you.
the kickoff here.
I've
This
gotten
is
really good at
where they get,
1v1s.
A good chance on that. Are they going to go for it? No, they're going to play standard. Well, you know, still half a chance, but
Go on, Metzer. Go on, Metzer.
yeah, if the ball floats, if it goes up in the air at all, 4 seconds might as well be 0. It's just not going to work.
Hey.
So I think Endpoint needs to.
Endpoint's keeping it together though. I mean, like,
they're going to give themselves a 2-goal
not in a
comeback,
gameplay
but,
standpoint,
even
but
if
mentally,
do
they're in the
go
right
spicy,
place.
BDS are
They're not getting,
probably just going to
like,
grind the ball in the next
they're
one
not getting
anyway. So they're not going to do
upset.
anything bad about it.
We've just heard,
Which is good.
That is going to be timeout from Endpoint. I completely agree with this. This is already starting to look like BDS have figured this one out.
Yeah.
Just get this one burnt. You know, talk to each other. We already saw Endpoint make great use earlier on.
Oh my.
What's this we're looking at?
They played some
Practical
musical.
demonstration?
A bit of musical chairs, it seems. No, I'm not liking this. I'll switch seats. I think Metza is just trying to. They're trying to stretch off a little bit, release some of that
You know
tension.
what? I like it. I absolutely like it. Just come back, just refreshed a little bit. Even if it's
It's
supposed
tough,
to be,
yeah.
no matter what it is, just change something.
It's tough, you know. They've just come out of a very, very hard-fought semi-final with Carmine Corp going all the way to Game 7. A lot of energy, emotional and physical's gone.
They're
into
doing their
that.
own things right now.
And now they're just being battered mentally by
A-okay.
BDS, because even coming into this, you're thinking to yourself that it's an impossible task to beat them twice. And then in the first series, you're already losing 2 games to 0. And outside of a few big interceptions and a few clutch goal line saves in Game 1, nothing's worked for you. The shots have been all over the place, and BDS have been making their plays. They're just doing their thing, and
Yeah,
they don't
BDS
seem to have
is
a weakness
way
right
too
now.
strong.
BDS, nothing to say. They're just gonna do what they do best. And,
One thing I'm
I think
noticing
the minds of
is that these
everyone
teams that are
watching
in the same room
this
together
series, without any difficulty, I just
are
don't see
doing
how
the
far we're back
best.
from here.
because they're more well formed.
Endpoint stretching the arms.
They're
BDS
able to
stretching
communicate
their
better.
lead so far in this series.
they're sharing the
This
same
week's extra,
energy.
I know, shock at that. We tend to speak
So,
extra
I think,
on these broadcasts.
like, having
I will say
your
that
teammates in the
Breeze
same
always
room
comfortable.
is like a huge benefit, in my opinion.
Used to,
Yeah.
thought Vitality had a little bit more experience at those sort of situations. But if we are talking experience and we're talking online tournament grand finals, this is the most experienced team in the world right now
Yeah.
in BDS. And
No, they're
it's
not.
a big ask for Endpoint. We're
No, they're
looking
not.
towards the coach.
Don't talk about the most
to
experienced team
really be
in the world.
voices here to
It's
figure
NRG.
some things
Even though
out,
they got
because
beat up by
it's very
FaZe
easy to
Clan,
start shelling up when things go in this
they're
wrong
still
for
the
you.
best team,
Yeah,
in my
they've got
opinion.
A couple of options. You know, Endpoint aren't a one.
They're the
team
strongest
either. They
competitors.
used to be.
NRG is.
In the fall split last season, it was very
FaZe is
much
a
with them
very
focused
good
play
team,
style.
and they had to
Virtuoso running,
fight
Metza
to beat
running
them.
with, trying to hold
Like,
down
it was
and
a battle. It was 2
defense.
sets of 7.
Now with Seiko on the roster, it's a much more balanced team, and that does give them versatility, but they need to act, and they need to act fast. You know, really, more so than changing the strategy.
Mark
they
right
just
there
gotta
for the
execute
pass.
on their shots.
Oh, go up.
They really just have to hit their shots.
Good
to a
touch
higher
by,
standard. That's for
good
me
touch
the
by
biggest
Endpoint.
difference between
1v1.
BDS and Endpoint.
Close.
Yeah, right now you'll just see the confidence difference, but a couple of goals going your way, which Endpoint, you know, we're not saying they've not got any chance to score, and they've got opportunities to hit.
Holy shit, Mark just said no. Holy fuck.
Endpoint, they finally got it absolutely perfect. And BDS, no sweat whatsoever, just stop it.
Yeah, great read there by Mark.
Yeah, Mark by A
The
just
right
said,
shot was headed and timed his,
no,
interception
not
to
today.
perfection.
Oh my god, he
Luckily,
cleared that
Seiko
so well. He
makes
pre-jumped the
clear
clear,
and turns
or the save, and
in
just
place, he
did
can get
great.
back and guide it into the corner. Endpoint have looked pretty comfortable in this kind of spot.
Yeah,
actually.
Endpoint's doing better now.
It's not.
It's so weird, like, watching this, not having, like, a
force.
mentality of, like, oh, my team can't fucking lose, because I'm not so invested in this anymore now that both my teams are out.
BDS in those spots. They haven't gone back to those risky passes from the corner since game 1.
For me, BDS are finding a lot of success, mostly on just leaving a player behind the midfield line.
Yeah.
Just Endpoint haven't quite been able to figure
Yeah,
that
you're just
out.
not going to get it past their defense, man. BDS's defense is just doing too much right now. Yeah, holding off the ball like that, Mark, was a great idea.
Secured for now, so a lot of work now for Seiko to do. Gonna try to do exactly that, relating wave up and support. It now comes in.
Good pass to Monkey. That was smart. It was risky, but it was a smart choice.
Just bad enough, and my teammate can save it.
Yeah, some back pass. You always want to hit your back passes hard enough that the attacking team can't catch up to it. So great trust there.
Oh,
Westo
he
with the
almost
action.
owned gold.
That was on target. We're pitched in the midfield. Ball is absolutely flying about right now between players. Endpoint have reacted well to it.
Oh, that's not good. Mark, that's you.
Mark alone in
Let's
defense
go.
Again, Mark defends well for BDS.
Yeah, I'm not so
Game
invested in this game, and it's kind of fun. I can root for anybody right now.
Something that BDS got to try and figure out, and they just stand their ground. Let the ball come over to them, pass over to Mark.
Yeah, their passing plays are just too strong right now.
Plays have just been so good for
Yep.
BDS. They're getting
Yep,
so much
that's what I
pressure
just
from
said.
them when they don't score.
I should be a commentator.
On play
Like,
clock,
honestly.
That's a player that just picked up 100 boosts as well, which Endpoint now have no access to. Monkey Moon. Can't find the block, doesn't matter. Here comes Mark.
It's a decent
Shot directly
save.
to Metza. And once again, Seiko. He's been finding himself in these
Good
spots an
play.
awful lot, but he's the one
That was
tasked
smart.
with dribbling the ball outside the field. And he's doing a
BDS's
good job in
defense
this
is
game.
just too good.
A very
I'm gonna continue to say that for the rest of
huge
this game, but
chance for Endpoint.
BDS's defense is just something else.
Set, even if 2-0
It might be picked apart right here, though.
But here's
There it is, picked apart.
the air dribble.
They're picking apart their defense
Well,
now.
BDS were waiting to see if he's going to go for the reset on it. Extra didn't want to commit early.
Oh, yeah, I might.
Touch, pushed it past
I gotta put some twos time in, so
Only less than 2 minutes left, Shogun.
I probably will.
Quiet game up until there.
And it's something that we saw Seiko going for over and over again in terms of figuring out that
Monkey
he
Moon,
has
good
got the
play.
time to do it for
Pass it
himself.
up if you can.
What against Seiko? Seiko still holds his ground. And he
You should have
holds
passed
on
that.
to
I don't
one
think it knew his
lead that
teammate was
he
behind
gave
him
the
now.
team. Now flip reset, goes to the side.
Mark by with the
Worried
ball.
how he would react to this sort of pressure.
Oh, good
He's
save by
doing very
Metz.
well. Metz now safe hands
Oh,
over the back
my.
line. And now with the booming clear, Metza, well read. Endpoint, well, we don't know what was said during that tactical break, but it's one of the better ones that we've seen used.
Well, it looks like Seiko has been told to go.
Yeah, that
for it,
timeout was a
trust
good
himself, and
good
he
idea because
absolutely
Endpoint
should.
just looks so much
Mechanical
stronger right
ability
now.
like this. Just take it to the other team. Ignore the name.
Endpoint looks so good right
BDS
now.
who? You know, get your solo play. Love to see more of that from Seiko, but with the final minute, all Endpoint need to do is keep people behind the ball, at least force BDS to take a risk. That is the
Aw,
risk.
that second
Don't
touch
commit,
wasn't the
and
right
not
play.
The fastest recoveries either. Monkey Moon looking for the quick transition. He's got Mark in the middle. Flicks it towards him. A really big flick. The one that's going to go too high. Endpoint.
Dude, Endpoint's looking good now. That break was such a good idea.
I think Seiko's trying to go for a new record on flip resets in one game. He wants to go for it in a situation like this. It's very good just to slow down. Monkey Moon realizing he's got a bit of time. Not the first touch he was after. Just couldn't really set himself up.
25 seconds left with 1-0.
Playing wave wins 2.
Oh,
wins 4-3 on the
Monkey,
challenge.
no.
Received that recently. Metza
That was a bad touch.
almost adding to his tally. It's not good bounce though. Relaying wave.
Endpoint really made a comeback. Like, they're really in it right now.
Oh
Two
my.
players used for this.
Oh!
Metza also jumps in a relaying wave. Why have you done that? You passed the ball over to Mark, but relaying wave dives in. At least stops the flames from burning any brighter.
Okay.
And it will
Okay,
drop
they got
down.
that game.
Endpoint have got
Dude,
their first
Endpoint came
game.
back with a vengeance. Good for them.
Need to do it the hard way. I don't know why they're double committing on half chances when they've already got a 1-0 lead against BDS.
Yeah,
They were
good for
really
Endpoint.
asking to go to overtime here, especially with the.
They deserve it, man.
the earlier
Endpoint's a good
chance
team.
for Monkey Moon when he had Mark waiting in the middle, and you know
A
definitely
young
lot of
team, too. Like, they're
solo
pretty young.
playability
But a lot of them
across
are,
the
like,
position as well, but
they look
Endpoint
at least
got
like
away with that.
16, 17, maybe 17.
When it's a tie game, that's the kind of aggression that I want to see.
They all look
from
kinda
Endpoint,
young.
Where they're willing to just go for these half chances because they've been few and far between against BDS, but wow. Maybe not at 1-0. Maybe maybe just take the 1-0 lead and hold on to it.
Okay, I'm going to become like first things first. Endpoint. This is better. Even if they went and lost this one, this was an improved performance by leaps and bounds compared to what we got in game number 2
Yeah,
from them.
Endpoint did
I have
great this
one
game.
fear that I was spotting throughout that game, which is Metza is very deep, and BDS know it. BDS were looking for him, and he did a fantastic job avoiding demos whenever he could. But if a double commit comes through, or even a lost challenge, and Metza is wiped off, there's nothing to stop BDS from taking the other side of the field. So a lot of this, if they're gonna let Seiko have
Yeah, I
this
didn't
sort of
notice that, but
freedom,
yeah, Metz was
now
back that
relies
entire
on a
time.
player like Metanaris to have eyes in the back of his head and know when BDS are trying to attack him.
Yeah, they've got to defend as a
Oh, that's
unit
not good.
against BDS. Here's Seiko. He's got extra alone and
Good
extra.
play.
Able to hold him back. Great save by extra. Right after a kickoff, completely isolated. Seiko's still looking confident in offense. He's, had a couple of really good plays in game 3 there. Hard shots, not holding back at all. Really just trusting himself to hit the target.
Monkey, that's you! Oh my god, nice shot! That was sick. Monkey grabbing that and then bumping it up when he did, and then keeping it to the right corner was such a good play. Keeping it high.
On his way through.
Such a good strategy.
There is that aggression from BDS. They do not feel like they need to just rush everybody back. So they know the midfield control they've got. They take away the resources. And Metzer was the one to feel the pinch from it. Seiko. Oh, he might have a shot straight.
Not when Monkey Moon's there. Nope.
And Mark just a little bit too quick.
Monkey Moon's too good of a defense player, man.
Huge saves for BDS, and Mark was there as close to the play as possible so that he's ready to.
That might be a goal. Nope, extra's there.
Great defense for BDS, but before that, I think Seiko just overestimated the recovery of Metzenora slightly. Didn't realize he was the last man in the play.
Good challenge.
Small mistake, huge consequences. BDS have looked great when they're ahead in this matchup. Endpoint have to take.
Oh, Monkey missed that, but extra's up
They have
next.
to hit the target. They've got to test BDS again and again. Already BDS have put up a couple of good saves. Well, let's see what Endpoint can do.
That's in the net! Oh my god, that pinch!
Let's not
That was nice.
You tried there, Johnny. If you wonder why Johnny's not always the most positive, this is why. He doesn't love the team.
I don't want to tell you guys dreams. I'm trying to keep it realistic here, but I don't know. I felt like that was a moment where Endpoint could do something. It didn't look that dangerous. Turns out it was incredibly dangerous. A wide open net and a 50-50 on target.
Whoa.
Speaking of which, the post to the rescue for BDS. That was not a safe kickoff strap from them.
That's
They're
in.
gonna get a goal.
That's in! Oh my god, up by 3 or 3 minutes left.
After net opened one too many
Ah,
times,
that was
three too many
unfortunate.
times.
Perfect
Don't
touch by
miss
Mark
anyway,
right there.
never mind, BDS.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a desperate leap from Seiko. It's obviously a position where you have to have your decision making just 100%
Good
on
touch by
point,
Mark.
and being 2 goals down, Seiko clearly wanting to try and get something back nice and quick. Unfortunately, his
Hang
team
back,
is
just hang back.
very
Good
much
idea,
stuck
extra.
in the mud in terms of the
Tried to
position
bump
they
him,
find
but-
themselves for this game.
Wasn't really the correct strategy.
Now to make a comeback. Goals are needed, they're needed quick, and it's almost an opportunity to get one. I will give him this though, Seiko does not lack commitment.
No, it really looks.
They
to
doubled
me,
up on that, guys.
especially
Try to
considering
benefit
that
off of
game
it.
3 right after
Nice
the timeout,
extra, good play.
where we saw Seiko really going for it with the solo plays, and now this game as well. He's committing whenever he can. And
Woo!
again, Seiko is relentless actually this time. Taking a leaf out of Seiko's book, just quick as possible. Not quick enough.
I might.
Shots on target, same
Nope.
thing for Messi.
Oh.
Seiko, top corner, saved by Mark.
Mark and Monkey Moon are a dynamic duo when it comes to defense, man.
Endpoint have had real chances to score. BDS, they're just covered in the whole net. Endpoint, bet they wish it was a little bit bigger with how well BDS have defended it.
Lane wave. Looks to try and fake out wide. It's towards the corner, so it's more difficult to really create a chance. That's looking to keep the pressure on, but running wave.
This is Mark.
No middle boost.
Marky marking the funky bunch right here.
Wow. Look at Wave though, that was a fake stealing challenge.
Yeah, I like relative Wave.
Fell for it 'cause he's struck the ball immediately there, thinking Relenting Wave is about to dive in. Which really shows the little nuances, these small things, these movements that Relenting Wave's making.
Matt's just
to
not
force
good
plays
enough
out
at
of,
his
opponents. Obviously, overall, in the bigger picture of this game,
his
they're in a lot of
mechanics.
trouble, but they're still making good plays here and there. Mark's shooting though.
Why didn't you go for that?
Not let Mark shoot. It is a simple rule in high-level Rocket League, and his Relenting Wave is trying to pass the ball.
Who was
to
that?
there. Has it
Swaco,
well,
that was you.
He's only found Mark.
You should have cut it and bumped that up.
Corner. Such consistency.
That's what it is.
Part of the tutorial, Johnny. You come in, here's the accelerate button, here's the brake button, here's the boost button. Also, do not give the ball over to Mark by 8.
And don't let Mark
Just a
shoot.
little warning to everybody coming into Rocket League. Might try and add yet another one to this. Metzer, bit on the block. But 4-0. Looks like the only real good news here for Endpoint is that they've kind of bought themselves another timeout that they can work with. This is
Mark by
very,
8 is
very
just
one-sided. At least
too
the scoreline,
good.
Still feel like the idea that Endpoint have got is correct. But this is just what happens when it goes wrong, Monkey. I haven't kept up with his own goal count throughout this tournament. It's been a little bit higher than I'm used to.
Good challenge. Can you get back to it?
BDS have been
Not
phenomenal
good
in
enough.
defense this game. So many huge saves. And you know, when they're getting these top corner diving saves, where they're being forced to pre-jump, they're not only getting saves, they're also clearing the ball with their saving touch. There's no follow-up shot available for Endpoint. They pretty much get one try every single attack, and that's it. They've got to hit that goal on the first try, and that'll wear you down. You know, most of the time you're used to seeing bad saves, bad touches in defense. If
Lucky
you
you
just
could
hit the
pass
ball hard
that.
at a goalkeeper, not BDS. They're playing these touches to perfection, and this has overall been just a stunning defensive performance from BDS. You'd think it was the other way around, leading 4-0, but really it's the defense that's been brilliant, in my opinion, in this game.
Yeah, it's so hard to beat
Part of the defense at all this time around. Monkey Moon, good
BDS's
challenge.
defense.
Be happy that the pinch isn't
It
even
just
towards
is.
his no net. That's extra frustrating for Endpoint. Just take the ball to his own side of the field. Wind down the clock even more. As Endpoint staring down 3 points for BDS to take this first step.
They got one, but
Makes the constellation.
that's the game.
No
8 seconds left. They're not going to get 3
This
goals.
is technically winnable, though. You can't deny that. I mean,
It's
Endpoint
not winnable.
haven't
What
really.
is the most ridiculous come? I
I've seen
remember
this.
the RLCPL, like a wasteland game where Patchy scored like
The most
3
amazing
goals.
comeback was FaZe,
Yeah, you've had
dude.
3 and 6
FaZe
seconds
made a
before, but I think
huge
the first goal
comeback.
went in with 6 seconds remaining, and then the next
True.
2 following. So you know, a 3-goal comeback is probably more, but.
I mean, it's like we argued that the time ran out.
FaZe made a huge comeback, and it was so impressive.
Really,
BDS is taking this home.
Watching this matchup,
Is that-
BDS putting up ridiculous saves.
Is that 3 wins
their,
now?
their shooting has been immaculate.
3-1.
And they've just got that aura of
Yeah,
invincibility
BDS
around
is
them
just
to begin with.
smacking
So what do you
cheeks.
do when you're up against this?
Those are just
this
the
team? It's
facts,
just
man.
Something else. But I do think Endpoint had an idea with that timeout. They've just told Seiko to go for it. I imagine really, that's what they want to do with this new mechanical player. We heard it from Relating Wave yesterday in the post-match interview after their quarterfinal win.
I like
over Business.
Swego, but he really
said they
messed
was
up
trying
on
to
that
bring the most
save.
out of this mechanical wonder
That
kid.
was his.
And if they're going to do that, Metza and Relating Wave have to prioritize fast recoveries. They can't leave an open net ever, because if Seiko's just going to go, and they've clearly told him just to go, that's what he's going to do. That you're going to need to play a little bit more defensively focused, or at least recovery focused, with your other 2 players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I still don't think the idea is wrong. To be honest, there is just games like this one where you drop 2 goals and suddenly you face 4 goals down. It does happen, especially when Endpoint got quite as panicky as they did do, and they were just jumping into third player every single time to leave the open net.
Bad play by
I
Relative.
still don't think the idea is wrong, but the big news for Endpoint
That
is
would be a
they're going
goal.
3 in a
No,
row.
not in.
Yes, we are going to start off the back foot, and any chance you had of the rebound has instantly gone because the player decided to land on it.
Ooh, what a wise pinch.
All right, well, BDS look comfortable. Oh, and they're bumping into each other. Based on playbook over here.
I mean, even after the aerial pinch there from Monkey and Extra, hold on a second, Seiko with a huge...
A musty flick?
Off target, the nightmare bounce for Endpoint. It's hit the target almost. And,
Endpoint's coming out
managed to take
strong
it.
right now.
I don't know how they didn't hit
Those
Extra.
bumps are
I
on
was
point.
certain Extra was just going to accidentally put that into his own net because it was bounced into him. It was the worst possible bounce, but that isn't.
What a shot.
Relating waves.
All right.
Pushes it off the bumper of the car.
Endpoint's coming
And
back, I
Endpoint
think.
are gonna get this first
Making some
step
nice
back.
plays.
They need to do it off shots like this.
Yeah, what a read. Phenomenal position by Relating Wave. You can see his teammate...
Yeah, they're
forced
picking
him to
apart
touch out
BDS's
Monkey Moon
defense
there,
now.
and he
They're
realized
bumping
there's
the shit
only
out of
one
him.
place Monkey Moon can hit this if he's gonna outplay the challenge. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be first on the scene, and I'm gonna put everything into this shot. No holding back. Just absolutely
Good play,
send
Mark.
it on target. Anything less than
Extra's
a move
got
into the
it.
corner is probably not going past BDS's goalkeeping at the moment.
Extra's very underrated too.
Endpoint
Like you can't
have
just
got away
ignore.
from first shot always being
Can't
red
ignore
balls.
Extra.
They kind of fell into a rhythm of
He
that
can
throughout
he can
this
come
tournament,
up and just
they got
start
away with it.
going crazy.
Up until BDS were here. And they realized, oh, if we don't take this first shot properly, everyone's back. And now we've got to beat all 3 BDS players on the goal line, which is just not happening. As you can see, BDS now not willing to give Seiko the same sort of space he had earlier on, immediately trying to challenge him.
Which is a good play. Because Swiko can make some
play.
very good plays.
Midfield, Metza,
He's a very strong mechanical player.
Right, ends up whiffing.
It's Extra. He's just so cheeky with the little wiggles there as he's running back to his net, pretending to turn again and again. A bit of a double commit there for BDS. Extra could have been middle for the pass. Monkey Moon is going to get there.
Good save.
So
That's a demo
Yeah,
though.
BDS
I think
definitely-
it's traded demos.
Really just trying to be as unpredictable as possible in this game. We've seen a few team pinches, we've seen them take the ball off each other.
That was a good shot.
Are they maybe going
Hey,
a bit
Alfie.
too far with that? Should they try and give each other more space? Perhaps?
BDS won last game, so it's up
Right, I was relating wave mid-air, Mets are relating wave.
3-1.
We've already seen the team pinches earlier on from BDS. They won a couple of
BDS has 3 wins.
quite able to get that
Endpoint has
Volley
1,
from
but
Wave. Those
right now
ones-
Endpoint's leading this game
Has a little bit more
with
on
1
it.
point, 1-0.
Moon, very happy to take control of that one initially. And that has given pressure now to
Yeah, that was a
BDS.
good play, Monkey.
Mets, finds
You should have
again.
gone back. Oh, you should have grabbed that boost too.
Position, but Metzer, he's the one with the experience. He knows how to. Seiko to himself. This is what they want from him. Just keep taking players out, but unfortunately, Mike May just hiding over in the goal. That second goal not coming easily to
that
Endpoint
bump.
just yet.
There's some really good defense by Endpoint in the back corners here. Making sure to block every shot that they can, but also just put up a strong hitbox.
What's that question? What is it up to?
Right through you.
Best of 7.
Trying to crush them with the 50-50s. As much momentum as possible.
Good bump.
Got the hair.
Nico. He's got one more on this. Oh, just misses it, but he's called it early enough. Monkey closes down the follow-up shot from Mesta now. Relating wave. Takes the challenge and knocks
It's
it off
up
the
the
corner.
best of
Maybe
7 right
Gonna
now.
get the next one.
Ooh!
What a pre-jump by Mesta to deny that shot from point-blank range.
And BDS has 3 wins.
Brilliant defensive play from
Endpoint has
Big
1.
challenge from Relating
Good
Wave.
play extra.
The
Good another
amazing
touch.
goal line defense from Mesta.
Monkey was there, but this
They
wasn't
are
enough.
Absolutely desperate.
Not
to
sure if they have
hold
like
this
a lot of
one
people
goal
back.
lead.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Wave off the backboard. Seiko unable to quite outpace his opponent. This is a
Good
fantastic
play, Mark.
spot for Endpoint to be. As always, just keep an eye out on Endpoint's third man. Because the moment EDS get an opportunity, they're going to try and hunt that player down. And
Oh my goodness.
not close at all. But what is very close is this offense. Mark by 8 can't find the block. And Endpoint, you know, they're playing with fire, Johnny, but they're doing really well with it.
Yeah, they're really just putting faith in their defense at the moment. Happy with the 1-0. You know, this is what we did say to them earlier on when they were able to take a game. We felt like they took too many risks late on in the game, kind of asking to go to overtime.
I didn't have any boost.
They're not
So
making
you
that
should have
mistake
put it
this
towards
time.
mid, but
Oh, here's Metzer through the smoke screen. Monkey Moon dives on through him. These challenges from Endpoint, they're having so much more success off the backboard. Here's where the big plays come out.
oh,
Save!
so close.
And it's still 1-0. Seiko will buy a bit more time. Endpoint just desperate to get rid of the ball. It's over to the midfield. Mark by 8 catches it, pops it over the side. Seiko tasked with finishing the game off.
All right, it's 3-2.
Endpoint are back in this, if only briefly.
Yeah, great defense there from
Endpoint won that one.
Really putting up I think the best defensive wall that they have so far. BDS
They have 3
Definitely.
wins.
just up in the ante and up in the aggression.
Endpoint has
towards the end of
2.
the game,
It's best
but,
of 7.
Endpoint were able to hold on.
I think
You-
BDS, if
you
they
wanna give
take,
credit- I want to give credit to BDS for that.
let me think a second here.
Panic when they're 1-0 down. They didn't
I suck at math, so me trying to count this out, it's gonna be hard. So BDS has 3 wins. Endpoint has 2. That's 5. 2 games left. If BDS takes this, I think that's game. I think if BDS takes this, that's it. Yeah, if BDS takes this win, that's it. But if Endpoint wins, there's another game after this.
Big challenges. And the last second save there as well. We had pre-jump saves from Mesta and Seiko as well. Great defensive series here. Looking at the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, it was high mouth action as it always is going to be. I feel like it's weird because we just haven't got used to seeing that from Endpoint. Usually when we see that from them, the older versions,
Endpoint
it's
really
like,
came back this game. They did really good.
Switch teams.
I think keeping Mets in the backfield is doing really good for him on the defensive side. Because they just need to keep, because they honestly just need to keep BDS from scoring. Because they have good offense. Oh, good demo.
Fantastic job from them. And to be honest, as
This wasn't enough
I
though.
alluded to earlier, whilst I thought the third man might potentially be a little bit of a target for BDS, no real success from there, despite attempts, and BDS have been looking for demos on the back line, yet Endpoint not only avoiding it, but making sure the third man is still effective in the play and relevant.
They're They're doing a good job, just like you said, staying relevant in the plays. I think that was the main mistake.
That was a bad 50. That was a bad 50 for BDS.
Where there's no goalkeeper or no challenge to at least make them work for the goal. And that's the difference between the
That's
best
going in.
teams. Oh, that's a spin actually. No.
Endpoint's making some good plays, man.
BDS on this one. Especially after the saves they've been putting up all series long, but Monkeyman actually diving off the wall, trying to dodge a demo, couldn't get back.
But
to the
BDS
ball,
could
so
come
bring
back
off the
at
ball,
any
pressure by
moment.
Endpoint.
That was a situation I was absolutely certain that there was going to be an infield. Just from the way that I've got used to
Yeah, so
playing.
there's 7 games. It's already on game 6. So if BDS wins this, there's no way that Endpoint can come back. But I think there's 2 best of 7s, if I'm correct. Let me check the time on this. Yeah, I think there's 2 best of 7s. So it kind of evens out.
Good bump to make sure Seiko not able to continue on after the play. What's the wall? Monkey Moon. That's not the recovery he was after. But like to have used the stealing. Marked by 8. Only as far as Metza, who actually might relay wave to Pausu.
Ooh, this is it. This is it, boys. Nobody was out.
Yeah, they're really gonna. They know they're gonna have to work for this now. BDS got a bit careless in game 5. Thought, okay, we're just gonna roll over this team. Easy win in game 4. I think they're done with this series. They're ready to go to the next one. Endpoint definitely not ready to go to the next one. They're a resilient team. These are resilient players. And we're looking at, actually, as far as I'm aware,
nice plays, nice plays. Oh, nobody back. Going up for that is risky.
And they've both made the grand final.
Good challenge, extra. Good challenge.
For those orgs to.
That's what we needed to keep this flow going.
And giving them those opportunities.
Good 50, Mark, if you can get up there.
Trying to just make BDS work for everything. And BDS, that's what they're known for. We know that they're going to do that.
A tournament where we started to realize very quickly.
I'm getting a little more invested in this than I thought I would be.
Going out. And I think that's something that a lot of teams, a lot of orgs are going to realize as well, where second and third times we get for obviously
nice extra, but that's a demo.
Looks to try and Seiko this off the post. Okay, self pass. Brace for Seiko.
All right, Endpoint.
Seiko with the accuracy here, and
that demo on extra really did it.
Extra, clearing the ball down the middle. BDS have avoided this.
Sueco is such a good player.
You know, chipping the ball into the corner, deflecting it into the corner, kind of ending the attack after one shot. But that was one instance where Endpoint are getting more than
it's
one
2-0
shot
right now with Endpoint winning.
Instantly takes it. Monkey actually going wide with the reset shot there.
That was some bad
Endpoint
placement.
happy to help him in that direction anyway. What about this? 2-0 Endpoint. Not done with this series, even going to go all the way to game 7. This is, I think, the one point where BDS might start to question what on earth is happening.
That was close.
Looking very likely if we keep like this on a series that honestly it looked like
they need to get their passing plays under control.
Very early on, off the post, then post.
Oh my goodness, this might go to 7 games.
Once again, maybe the most unforgiving part of Rocket League bounces straight to Endpoint.
They've done well. You know, earlier on in this series, these shots were just not.
BDS is getting discouraged, but I think they're good. I think BDS has a strong foundation. I think they're alright. They gotta start winning these kickoffs though. That's really what's getting them. Whoa! Yeah, BDS, you guys need to start demoing. You need to start playing a little more aggressive.
Grand Finals debut, and he's got himself a Grand Finals hat trick. What is pressure for this Endpoint squad? And I think we've just learned something today, everyone. If you think aren't going very well,
let's go! Keep playing like that, guys. Keep playing like that. Get aggressive.
Okay, they got to settle down. I think this is the moment where you think, wait a minute, are we really doing this? Is this actually happening?
We're the ones that are allowed to get excited here. All right, Johnny, these guys have got to relax. Even the coach, you know, he's allowed to get very, very excited. Keep your eye on the background for that.
Someone should have demoed that guy.
What a story this would be. The Endpoint, just send this to game 7, let alone have a chance of winning it.
Yeah, they've got to kill some time here. And I don't mean BDS demoing Seiko. I mean Endpoint getting the ball moving around the field.
No, they need to demo Sueco. He is too strong of an opponent.
Beckett, BDS. The last goal has some momentum on their side though. Extra denied by relaying wave. That was
they can still take this game.
Target,
BDS can still take this game. A minute left, 3 goals. I've seen him do it.
just going to take his time.
It's very possible.
Didn't realize that he could buy a little bit more by just baiting Monkey Moon in, and there's the power shot. Right across the field. And now BDS have just got to throw everything into very low percentage plays because they've got to get them to work exceptionally quickly off the backboard. Metza, oh, what a touch. Not even a chance.
Monkey Moon missing that was kind of
25 seconds here,
a
Johnny.
letdown.
When do you think we were going to be here? I thought we'd already be in the break waiting for series number 2.
Okay, are we about to see the post again?
They need to take out Swaco.
Is it the same post every time?
It's the right one every single time.
That's the trick. You gotta hit the right post, not the wrong post. But look,
When are we going to get a decal for the right post? Just
Are we gonna
slap
get-
an endpoint logo on it?
Shogun, is it BDS timeout? The rare BDS timeout that almost never seen. Okay,
Woo!
wait.
Good ground
I'm getting
pinch.
ahead of myself. Let's pause for a second here, because we're joking about winnable games
We're getting
earlier.
excited, Johnny. We're getting
This is
excited.
winnable. It is still winnable for BDS.
I'm so glad this is not a BDS 4-0, alright? I was already excited at that point.
Again, endpoint. They just got to slow down.
Endpoint
again. They've
looks
got to get
discouraged.
some here.
Oh
Safe
shit,
kickoff.
that's not
Okay,
good.
that's not a safe kickoff.
Oh,
They're asking for trouble.
Seiko!
Let's go! Oh my god, there's a chance! Oh my god, there's a chance! Good bump by Extra, good plays by Extra.
Still 2 goals to get, but the kickoff game
What? Yeah,
is
okay.
thoroughly in the side of BDS from what
Yeah,
we've
that's what I
seen.
said. BDS needs to start winning these kickoffs, and they got it.
They've got to play just some kind of safe strategy. Okay, at least we're letting it turn back to the
Good
net there.
bump.
That's better.
Then they just hit the next player as hard as you can.
demoed.
A safer strat there, so,
Swaco, oh no, that's 2!
Not committed to cheating
Yeah,
down the
he's
line
back
while
up.
his teammate cheats up the middle on a 3-goal lead.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, Mark's there.
Can you believe it? Endpoint.
Oh, that's game.
Everybody just thinking that they're. I mean, I thought they were going to go out in the quarters. I thought they were going to go out in the semis. I thought they were going to get beaten 2 series in a row here. But they.
Endpoint's looking so strong right now.
To take
This is
down
impressive.
BDS. And BDS is called turf. And it is
Oh,
BDS
okay.
timeout.
Wow, there we are. BDS is going to utilize theirs. I mean, we've introduced this timeout rule, very, very recently. That endpoint one has got to be one of the most effective timeouts we have seen. I mean, I know they won a game and then just kind of got smashed the other one, but I feel like that one was less to do with what was said in the timeout. It just went wrong, like very, very quickly in that one, where whatever was said in the timeout just didn't apply anymore. So now BDS are the ones that have got to get this sorted out heading into game number.
Oh, BDS doesn't have to get anything sorted out. Get those kickoffs. You're good.
This is interesting. A lot of talk from the coach of BDS and a lot of listening from the players. So rare to see this. We never get to see BDS in dire straits. Rarely, at least, do we see BDS in dire straits. But they've lost 2 games in a row, and that second one, it should have been more ones. It was a thrashing up until BDS scored 2
Going into
kickoff
game
goals,
7.
and then it looks a bit more respectable, but they were getting destroyed. Endpoint really just taking them to the cleaners in game 6, and BDS probably a bit lost for what to expect here, because I'm so impressed with that play.
You're in a grand. Oh, how on earth can you be in a grand final just leaning back, just relaxing? I guess I'll wake up now and jump on over to it. Seiko.
Look at Seiko, man.
Seiko, he's loving it.
Oh,
I'll
this
tell you
guy.
what. It's got. I feel like the vibes in that room have just got to be fantastic right now. I mean, Metza.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. Metza loves it. Metza is just enjoying himself, and the whole team seems to just be following in that way. And I'll tell you what, when you're playing like this, when the post seems to have your back in the way that one did, why wouldn't you be enjoying it? I hope that goes the same to all of you watching at home. This has been brilliant. And a quick reminder that no matter what happens in this game, we're not done yet. We have got at least 1 more best of 7 to go. We might even have 2, but we have got ourselves all ready. The players are over in
I think this
Field
might
5
actually go into
minutes
3
to
best of
start.
7.
Who's got half the job done?
Well, let's find out. I mean, for BDS, it's all about going back to those safe defensive touches. Only give Endpoint 1 shot per attack, not the 2 shots that they're getting in that 6th game. Where
Kickoff's a
BDS
win.
were not
Come on,
clearing the
guys.
ball as consistently as they were previously. Let's see if they can pull it off. Or will Endpoint be able to keep up the pressure that now they've been putting on BDS? Seiko's been unleashed. Metz and Relating Wave peaking at the right time. Game 7. Maximum pressure. In the first of it.
Let's go! Team BDS back with a vengeance.
Marked by A with a goal.
And it was maybe the one play he didn't want to see it from. Metzer, he got too comfortable and it popped over the top of Seiko. Nothing he could do. And it's just one misplay and the unrelenting pressure of BDS gets them the early goal.
Yeah, Seiko very
Ooh,
far
good
forward
fake
there.
kickoff.
Did not make that easy for himself. Should something go wrong in the near post
Oh,
area,
wave.
he is in a bad spot and he couldn't recover for that one. Just went over his head. I would have preferred to see him in the net or a bit further towards the back post, but Seiko, like we've mentioned, has been the most
Oh,
aggressive player
good
on the
pass.
team. Here he can
Up
redeem himself
and
with a
in.
rebound, and he does. Seiko 1-1.
I've just got so used to this goal explosion at this point. Seiko over to a lane wave, backboard pass. Pick that one out, Seiko. What a play! And we are up to 1 each already. Game 7, delivering in the early moments. Importantly for Endpoint, they did not let
It's 1-1 in Game
BDS
7.
defense start to settle down
Good
on
demo.
the lead. We saw what happened over in Game 5. Now off the backboard yet again, extra. Won't have any way of following. It's related wave, looking for the backboard again. You can already see 3 players waiting for it, but none of them are available. And Seiko just hunting, looking for a chance to get himself a second.
Marked by A right over the top of it.
I've got a world-class disruptor in their team. It's marked by 8 for BDS, is Seiko for Endpoint. They've got to get these players forward. They've got to unleash their man who can do the most damage to the other team. Monkey Moon, extra, Lightweight, Metza have to play perfect defensive games here. And that's an awkward position. Metza's missed it. No infield pass option for BDS. I think there was an expectation of a follow-up there. Didn't happen. Now Seiko really doing damage to BDS.
Marked
He's
by A.
uncomfortable again. BDS handle it on this occasion.
Oh,
Ah.
it's lazy again. BDS clearly want to pass this off, but they haven't got the players spread out enough. They haven't been able to. Metza avoids being hit. Double touch. You get the ball to the side of the field. Now the infield, Seiko got a little bit more time instead shut down almost immediately. Metza fakes out the first challenge. And that gives himself a little bit of space to work with. 3 minutes left to play. A goal either side. Main wave, make sure that he gets that boost, and it's so important here, Johnny, for Endpoint to make sure that they secure their back 2 boost, because
Oh, this
BDS
is weird.
will grab them every chance they get.
BDS have given so much respect to Endpoint. It's rare to see them standing off this far. They are worried about those counterattacks. They're worried about those interceptions. They know that Endpoint's positioning has punished them a couple of times where they've been caught out of position on the BDS half. Especially in that last game. Long shots bounced in and off the post again and again, but now BDS.
Ooh, their defense isn't looking strong enough.
Beats him to the punch. And what a pass by Seiko.
It's crazy to think that Endpoint might come home with this.
And Metza, he's been forced to look at these over and over again this game. He's held off the other 2 times, but he realized that was the one that nobody was going to beat him to. Half the game left to play, and BDS, off 3 points when they had a chance to take this first step, are now down by a goal in Game 7.
This is just going to bring the best out of BDS, so Endpoint need to be careful. BDS now trail. They are going to stop sitting back at defense and end everything
So
at Endpoint.
close.
Johnny, this level of BDS, this point of Endpoint, you have to bring your best.
Oh,
There's
that's a
nothing
goal.
else That will work.
Oh!
Has got himself the brace. 2 goals up.
A pass relating wave safely behind.
I
the
like
ball.
that I'm not too invested in
Out
this
to the left-hand
because
side of the field. Metza's
I
there,
think BDS might
and
lose.
he makes sure to send the ball in with.
As much as I hate to
space.
see it, I
2
think
minutes
BDS
left.
might lose. If they can get these kickoffs
Endpoint,
back on track,
game wins.
we can make something work here.
Well, this is something we just never saw coming, Shogun. Endpoint continue to surprise us. 1 series.
Endpoint's doing way too good right now.
BDS are the Grand Finals team. And yeah, Endpoint just took a little bit of time and figured out how they wanted to deal with this. 1.5 minutes left now. As we already know, Endpoint have not made the last few moments of their lead especially comfortable for their fans. Will it be any different this time around? Seiko
Oh, good touch, good touch, good touch.
takes the
Monkey, how do you whiff that, my guy?
hated everything they saw.
He's just musty flicking like he's sitting at a casual game. Oh my god.
He's a seasoned veteran out there.
Man's putting in work right now. BDS are not getting anything for free. They're so used to just walking up and taking the ball from their opponents because The opponents see the nameplates and they run away in fear.
Bad passes.
Are fearless. Seiko in his grand final debut, game 7 of the first series. Absolutely dominant performance, but the whole team has stepped up. They have been playing a perfect game here. They're just 45 seconds away from winning the first
This is not
series.
looking
3
good
games
for
in a row.
BDS.
To add to their tally. Not quite as saved, and again off the bar. BDS on the counter attack.
Now I love there, Seiko did turn back. He wasn't needed that time around, but he realizes this is no longer the time for him to go diving in off the backboard. What for opportunity? Who's around?
Oh, come on, guys. I am invested in this now. What am I talking about? Oh my god, I am invested in this now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Looks like Endpoint might very well have this done, unless Extra can get the pass off perfectly. Monkey Moon looks for the follow.
Nah,
It's
that's
right
it.
onto Metza.
That's just about to, and that'll absolutely do it. Endpoint are going to win the first series. They were 3-1 down. They were looking absolutely lost. Timeout used, lost game 4, but they have won 3 straight, even with a BDS timeout in the middle. Wow. Who thought this wasn't going to be competitive? Endpoint making the
Jeez.
run. What a gauntlet they've run.
Crazy.
Misfits in the quarters,
That was
turning
crazy.
from the semis,
Endpoint's doing
and
great.
there against
Oh my
BDS
goodness.
final.
BDS, get it together.
Feel like a purple patch for this team. They thought this was a brand new look Endpoint that we would see week after week after week. And Johnny, if it stays like this, I cannot wait for it. But this is only half the job done. BDS, the best adaptive team in Europe, I feel like got just outmaneuvered, like tactically in this series. Endpoint just switched everything after 2 games.
It was beautiful. They made that change of just unleashing.
BDS
Seiko,
just isn't passing
and
enough.
Even in the game where it didn't.
And they're not
work,
getting
they
too
got them a bit
aggressive
of
either.
trouble. Seiko might have
Like,
pushed
they
them a
need to
bit
get more
too
physical.
far, and Metza and Relating Wave didn't back him up enough. They still knew this is the way that we beat BDS. This is the way that we can beat BDS. Let's just let Seiko do his thing and have his back. That's what Relating Wave again. I've already said this, but it's so important to remember. Relating Wave, not a proud player. He's not a player who's trying to steal the spotlight from his teammates. He's happy to let Seiko go and steal the show. He's happy to let Seiko go and be mechanical and have his back. And some of these fake challenges from Endpoint, some of these defensive plays where they're not isolating each other, they're pressuring the ball, they're following up 50-50s with quick challenges. I'm so impressed with this team again and again. They're showing us that they can compete with the EU's best. We've
Yeah,
got
that's
one more
surprising.
series
I didn't think Endpoint would make it
and
this far.
and they've got this whole event in the bag. I don't believe what we're seeing here, but BDS are on the ropes.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm loving every single moment of it. You at home, give a shout to your mate that turned around to you and said, "Oh, it's BDS in the finals. I'm not going to bother watching." No, let them know that BDS are in for a war in this grand finals. We are going to go to a break. When we come back, it's going to be series number 2.
It's crazy that these guys are just bumping out Musty Flicks as if it's like some casual match. Against BDS of all teams. I mean, Jesus. Alright, let's just skip ahead and see what happens here. It's so crazy to think that Endpoint is doing so good in this grand final against BDS of all teams. It's just, for them to keep BDS in the ropes like this is just a testament to how well they are doing as a team. This new recruitment of Swaco is just working out in their favor. And yeah, that corner post, dude, is just on their side right now. Ooh, this song's bumping. Yeah, man, it's just... Dude, if BDS doesn't win this, that's gonna change everything. Like, it honestly will.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Rocket League Championship Series. We are on the grand finals of the European Open here in the fall split. I'm Leaf. Beside me is Gibbs, along with Cole, and a smug Stumpy down at the end.
Oh, it feels really good. It really does. The thing is, right, sometimes I'll make silly predictions because it's funny, right? I fully 100% believe that that could happen. Like, honestly, no doubt in my mind that was a real possibility. And when it ended up going to 3-1 down in the series, we were all questioning it. It's like, okay, endpoint, fair enough, you got here. Second place, great chance for your first grand finals. But coming back and then getting 3 games in a row with a dominant 3-1 at the end, I was in love with that series.
Yeah, I ultimately, hey, I told you this, by the way. I said I was going to be flipping by, because I had a sliver of faith there. I had a sliver of faith. I at least preempted it. But Cole, I think regardless of our picks, we're all excited to see this match happen.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I mean, at 2-0 down, I was sort of thinking this isn't really going to be Endpoint's turn. They're a team that we said were going to get better, and maybe BDS, this is one step too early for them to take down Team BDS. But wow, once they had that tactical timeout,
yes,
I asked if it was the best tactical timeout ever. People weren't quite sure, but I certainly think that since they were introduced towards the end of RLCS, that is up there with the best ever.
Yeah, that timeout really did good for them.
They're working out, and it's working out for them as well. So credit to Coach Eclipse, because that is a touch of genius just to get them to shake things up.
And there's only 2 teams that are playing like in the team house or facility, and it's these 2 right now, Endpoint and BDS in all of Europe. So Europe, you better start packing your bags, because you guys got to get to these facilities, because tactical timeouts are even better when you're all near each other and can talk it out. It's a lot easier than over a voice call. So Endpoint, huge tactical timeout. They bring it back. They win the series. And BDS, in best of set, whenever they lose a series, they lose them both back to back. They have never come back after they lost one. Now, it's only happened twice, because there's only been 3 best of sets that they played in, but it's still a stat. So BDS, the tilt factor is there. They are normally not tested. Throughout this whole bracket, they have not been tested. Now it's their first test. Can they bounce back?
Well,
Yep,
we got to
that's
start
what's scary.
moving forward again, because they got 1 down, and they need to get 1 more if they want to take this crown away, and BDS is going to be amping it up for sure. We know what this team can persevere through, but we need to know if you guys think they're going to persevere. It's time for the fan vote. Hashtags in the chat, BDS or END. Vote for the team you think is going to pull forward. This one was, I think it was 34 something percent Endpoint. I expect that to go up now, based off what we've just seen. But it is time now for our prediction. I want to see if there's any flippers here. I already preempted it, so I'll get mine out of the way.
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to flip if they won it, and I am absolutely flipping on my BDS pick right now.
Now, at the same time with Stumpy, he said if Endpoint's going to win, it's going to be in 3 series. So are you flipping Stumpy to BDS?
I am pushing chat to go for hashtag END. It's going to be in 2. I've got a whiteboard. Shogun told me to get it yesterday. I've just not moved it anywhere, so I thought I might as well use it. Endpoint, they can 100% do this. I said they'd do it in 3, but I did not expect them to do that well in this first series.
I am in love with how this team are holding themselves. I adore the fact that on their cameras, something that I think Corrupted G also pointed out was that they're smiling. When they lose something, they're like, oh, they're smiling, they're laughing. BDS don't do that even when they're winning.
Yep.
It's different.
Okay.
Endpoint get it.
I'm gonna
Alright, go ahead,
absolutely
go
swap.
for it.
Yeah, I have to. They're
Okay,
getting better rematches so far, and BDS, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Gibbs, your last one.
I think BDS is gonna get it too. I think they're gonna come back.
9 times out of 10.
I think they're gonna look at that replay and they're gonna look at it and think, okay,
Wow.
Did not expect it to go that intensely. People are ready. So let's get this game rolling. Shogun and Johnny are still waiting over that.
I think
skybox
BDS
for
is looking back on the
this
replay
next
and looking at what they
best
did
of
wrong,
7. Endpoint
and that's why they're not
holds back
smiling.
inside
They're
of
in the
BDS
game.
for
They're
now.
in their right
Will
mind.
Gates hold
They know what
for
they
much
gotta
longer.
do.
One more best of 7 win, and
I think
Endpoint
BDS can
take
do it.
home the crown for the European
If they look
Open.
back at their mistakes, I think they could take it. But if they didn't acknowledge what they did wrong, they're not going
Who would
to.
have thought that we would have been in this position? Endpoint battling back from 3-1 down in the previous series to then take the first series overall. And here we go for series number 2. The fans have swapped, the Destiny used to have swapped, and BDS will hope that the result will swap as well.
This is just incredible. You know, we're witnessing something that no one expected, well, except Stumpy, but that should tell us how even more ridiculous this is.
Yeah, it's already going in BDS's favor.
Endpoint have a chance to do this in
Already going in BDS's favor.
BDS have scored.
Yep.
7 seconds in.
I knew it. If they just win these kickoffs, dude, they got it.
Silent faces and those silent BDS players in the timeout. Were they tilted, or were they just focused on the task at hand?
BDS is smiling.
That's something that we will find out over the course of this series.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Now needs to win
It's exactly
2
what we
best
needed.
of 7s in a row. Equipment coming in from the low
BDS is
bracket.
looking really good right now.
Elimination Tournament. They've got to try and pull this off. They've got to do it against the run of form. They've lost the last 3 games in a row. And to be honest, you know, the games that were at least close out of those, it was mostly Endpoint's own doing. They definitely made it more difficult themselves. Now for backboard double.
Couple whiffs right there, but they can make a comeback.
What season is
Seiko
this?
had a great pass off the
I always
backboard
miss
and back
the
in.
Mets
Double
that
touch.
dominated Season 4, Season 5. I had such a good time watching Rocket League back then, and it feels like we're right back in those years with Mesa on top. It's wonderful to see as a long-time fan of
Kick
Rocket
off in
League.
their
And
favor.
Mesa
Oh, Mark, you
Norris,
shouldn't have turned off of that.
Who doesn't like Mesa Norris, but also who doesn't like
Play aggressive,
watching
guys.
him
Come on.
play? This is just unbelievable. To find such form in a region that all of the OGs are retiring, almost all the OGs are retiring or struggling, and all of the young guns are coming up and dominating. Mets is still here, and he is in the best form of his life.
Meta does not want an RLCS Grand Finals to be his lasting legacy. He always wants to find that little bit extra. And he wants to go ahead and win the European Open on his first try. This new look Endpoint squad. Going to the midfield, Metza up again. That's going to drop down perfectly for late wave. Oh! Extra! Could do nothing about it.
Oh, last series, we're seeing shots hit the post, shots to go straight at goalkeepers from Endpoint. Now they're finding the target. They found it consistently at the end of
Let's
the
go,
first series.
BDS.
We're in game 1.
You guys
and
got
they're
this.
right
Win
back
these
on it.
kickoffs.
This is fantastic from
Good
Endpoint.
kickoff.
BDS again on the back foot.
Good corner. Good double touch.
What are they going to do? Because whatever
Extra,
they
go
switched
for that.
up in game 7
Nice.
clearly didn't work. I think they went for a more defensive approach. Not effective against Endpoint. Now, are they just going to go
That's
completely
not a
the
good
other
look.
direction, try and bully Endpoint?
Extra good
Do
challenge.
BDS believe in their mechanical ability in this matchup? Let's find out.
That's it.
Oh, well, they've managed to beat them on the midfield, and this is where they found the most success. Early in the last series was just getting Endpoint to fight in the midfield and just outpacing them. And Metza, that is a mistake from him. Tried to turn around to get to it and ended up just having away the lead.
I think BDS has this, man.
Underestimating Monkey Moon's recovery time, and also might have thought that he had backup with related
That's not in their favor. Oh, got demoed.
On the rotation out. Great
That was a
play by
strong,
Monkey Moon, though.
that
Crushed
was a
the
strong
challenge,
move going off of
got
that.
back in on the ball quickly, slammed it on target. He's been having a good game here. 2 goals already for Monkey Moon. Didn't have that many goals in the first series, so this is definitely
Good challenge,
a
Mark.
promising sign for
Monkey's
BDS.
up.
Yeah, it was
He lost
definitely more
that.
Mark leading the charge for BDS in that first series.
Extras up. He lost that.
You get the feeling that I feel like more often
Mark's
when
got
we see
it.
Monkey Moon play well, the whole team plays well. But Mark playing well tends to be Mark playing well. Obviously, not too far skewed, but Monkey Moon does seem to be more of the central focus of the team's rotations. And it'll be up to him to try and
That's
make
good challenge,
the
Mark.
Saracen relating
Good
waves
monkey.
lives as difficult as possible as off the backboard. Yet again, relating wave. By to try and get the same sort of shot that Metz did earlier on. That's a key battle for me here, Johnny, is if Seiko's going to be as unleashed as he was in that previous series, it is going to be a big tussle between Monkey Moon and between Metza in that midfield to see who can outpace the other and who can make
That's
the
not
right
looking good.
decisions without
Oh my
overcommitting.
goodness. Extra Monkey Moon. More interested
Got that
in
boost.
3D1. Monkey Moon.
Ah,
Extra in
couldn't
the
get it
middle.
fast enough.
Interceptions of those central passes from Endpoint have been good start to finish in both the series we've seen here. Oh, missed by Monkey Moon. Metza wasn't ready for it. I thought about Monkey's played in this game. I don't blame
Oh,
Metza
right,
for
where's that
failing to
position?
read this. Oh,
That's in.
just burst through it as well. Big
Nice.
mistake by Relating Wave. Endpoint have been so consistent. Now they're getting caught out. Monkey Moon with the assist again, just a bit faster to the play than Endpoint were ready for.
It's just so hesitant from Endpoint. Metza, you feel like if you just believed in it, if you're over in that position, you might as well at least give it a go. Just didn't think that there was any
kick
world
off not in
where
their
BDS
favor
ended
this
up
time.
missing the hit entirely. Oh, underneath. Well
Good save.
played by Mark. Pressure still on from Relating Wave, but that's over the top. And this is the sort of situation where we got those very lopsided scorelines. This time Seiko at least able to recover just in time. Endpoint will need to be wary of the long shots. I think you'll agree with
We're not
me,
getting
Johnny.
anybody in those
In the
corners.
entirety of Europe, nobody hits the ball cleaner than the three players on BDS.
Oh, Relating Wave. Testing. BDS again. It's not just the Seiko show when it comes to mechanical offensive plays. Metza and Relating Wave really getting involved here. It's really well done by Relating Wave.
Extra.
To the bar.
Challenge, damn it.
Catching it. Taking it to safety, but they need more than that right now. Or else they'll trail early in another series. This is exactly
Nice
what
play,
happened
Mark.
at the start of the first series between
Monkey,
these
that's
two
you.
teams. Endpoint needed a
That's
monstrous
in.
comeback, and again,
Let's
needed another one.
go.
Hat trick for Monkey Moon, top corner on the open net.
And Monkey Moon really is firing on all cylinders here in the second series. Although
Oh, yes, he is.
Kind of handed off to him. Endpoint have been sloppy here in game one. Like they put good pressure on. They look like they're mentally very dialed in, but it's the odd mistakes, a couple of whiffs, the passes into the midfield that are getting them caught out.
That's a whiff.
Another one.
Team.
Straight over to Monkey Moon. Can he have enough one off the backboard? Monkey Moon looking for his fourth pass. Then extra. That's not going to quite go in. With 30 seconds to turn around a 2-goal deficit.
Good bump.
What have
Down to
Endpoint
that mid.
got? As
Oh,
he goes
no.
over to Relating Wave, off the backboard to himself an extra. Yeah, he was already over before he even hit the ball.
Well, it's a bit too quick here. BDS faster, the two teams. Looking for those clean
Grab their
outplays
boost.
on Endpoint.
Mark,
They're
good
not fighting
touch.
on these fake challenges.
That's a
Endpoint
great
have,
touch.
Been really
Maybe not.
utilizing to great success in this series as well. The set, I should say, we're into
Alright,
the
they're
second
taking the
one
first
now.
game.
BDS with an
Love
early
to see
lead.
it.
You know, nobody's going to be doubting Endpoint's ability to come back from this sort of position.
I'm half expecting an
Anymore.
Endpoint timeout immediately. After how well that
BDS
last
got
ball
first
worked.
game. Let's
Oh,
go.
surely not. I think they're
I
going to
mean,
hold
it
on to
would
it
be
for one
pretty
more.
banter if they did, but
Just get up and start stretching again.
works it works. And for BDS, whatever they were discussing or lack of discussion between series, they did look very, very good there. And as always, Monkey Moon was the standout player. 3 goals to his name. Just seemed like he was absolutely everywhere this time
Yeah,
around.
huge
For
game.
BDS, yeah, great start for them.
Yeah, they need their talisman Monkey Moon playing like this. It's not right. You know, we never see BDS truly dominating unless Monkey Moon is dominating, and he really did there. Make himself as effective as possible. It wasn't, you know, quite as close to the top corner in that third goal as I thought it was in the first.
Hey,
game.
what's up, guys? Oh my god, you guys are blowing up chat. What's up?
Monkey Moon couldn't have started off this series.
Oh my god.
Let's see how
Y'all are
Endpoint
fucking
respond.
aggressive
They're
right
not
now.
taking it
Holy
like
shit.
that. They are
What's
just
up,
gonna
Greedo?
try,
What's up, Pastor?
Right the ship on this one. I'm not surprised because most of their goals were from. I think you know that most of the goals they're conceding here were from just not really positioning with their third man as carefully as they should have. We saw that earlier on. I believe it was game 4. They conceded a bunch of easy goals. Game 5 they were able to correct that. So now we're gonna really put Endpoint under the microscope. Are they gonna make that same fix going into Game 2?
Game 2 now underway.
That's the deciding factor right there. If you guys win these kickoffs, that's fucking good.
Started off the scoring in this series. Just to try and at least turn provider this time around.
All right,
Bit
BDS.
careless actually from Monkey Moon, and the shot very tame. Mark Bay happy to see.
Ooh, extra, that is good.
Is he too far forward? That's the danger. That third man always seems like they're just on the cusp of being too far out of position.
It's a good choice by Mesa to knock that ball into his crossbar, though. He's got a teammate to go for the second ball. And we
Monkey
saw
Moon's playing
Seiko
aggressive. That's
in
what we
that
need.
Same position in the first series. Tried to knock it wide, didn't work. Now Seiko. My goodness, he really does just pull goals out of nowhere. It looks like he's got 2 players to go past, and even
Extra
Extra's
just
not in
got
a bad
demolished
position.
right there.
Wow, the timing for Seiko on that flick.
Can't give Swaco the ball, man. He's gonna fucking knock it right in the goal.
That's absolutely fantastic by Seiko.
Hello.
It is going to give Endpoint a much needed lead. They do not want to drop down by 2. Yes, they were able to turn it around in the last series, but expect that to be the exception.
Many goats, huh?
As Monkey Moon crushes the challenge.
Peanut butter jars.
So
Ooh.
turn it in. Marked by 8, back over to Monkey Moon.
Monkey!
Impressed by all 3
Ah,
players over on BDS.
close.
At Endpoint, they've proven themselves
Monkey.
very resilient in these sort of positions, and that's the challenge that they're after. Seiko in a breathing room there for his team. And Endpoint have
Go right for
escaped.
the net. That's a decent play on their
Another
part.
chance for Metza. He decides to go for a double touch, but didn't get the recovery that he wanted mid-air there. Couldn't get back to the
Good
ball
play,
for
Extra.
the shot himself. Actually,
Good
like
plays,
the
good
rest
plays,
of
good
the
plays.
team
Ah,
at
bad
that point,
touch.
that should have been more. Marked by 8 from that range. Always a deadly striker, but for once, he's unable to send a rocket on net. Metza is reached the bounce down.
Ah, that's not good.
The BDS defender.
Man,
not able to
vagina.
beat him to it. 2-0.
You guys are real creative with chat right now.
In this series, that's 2 shots now that he's had where he just didn't put it on target well enough. That time around, he was just out of boost entirely. So Metza easily beats him to the shot.
So good.
So Mark, despite looking
Good play.
fantastic in the previous series, not quite finding the shooting accuracy. So
Oh, that's
far. His
weird.
team's now down by 2. Loads of time to try and at least turn it around though, as Seiko already up. He's on challenge,
Oh!
and that's number 3.
Seiko
Jeez.
too quick with it. Mark.
Endpoint lost that last game, and it's like something clicked in their brains. Holy shit.
A bit of a gambling position.
Extra is
there.
just getting
Trying to
outgunned
read
right
A
now.
better 50-50 from Mark. And really unusual to see BDS stuck in no man's land like this, but reminiscent of the Vitality series in the championships where
What are we settling on,
over
COD?
them more often than they wanted to. Yeah, BDS just need to try and tone it down slightly in defense. I love the aggression that they've got in attack, but committing so far forward with their last man, it's a mistake we saw from Endpoint earlier on as well. And BDS should know better. Now they're in trouble at 3-0 down.
Good plug there by Mark. Guess
What
we'll
are we
see
settling on
BDS.
COD,
Here's the
guys?
follow from Monkey Moon. Wrong angle though to really walk onto the shot. As 3 players
Good
hold it
challenge,
out,
Extra.
Endpoint At least got relaying wave to make sure that they secure the ball.
There we go, Extra. Pop it off.
Extra pass 2. He's doing a great job so far of these solo dribbles across the field. Question really has been.
Monkey was a little too close
Where's the
to that.
follow-up? What's the plan once you've got the ball into that blue field? So far, BDS really have
That's the
not
right.
had
Oh,
much
how do you
question.
whiff that,
Monkey
Mark?
wants to go for net. Seiko already around. Followed by Mark by a running wave in position.
Good demo, good demo. That's your guys' play right there. Nice placement. Extra coming back, maybe?
So desperately needed.
BDS back to prioritizing volume of shots, not giving
Oh,
anyone
dude, that's the
a
best.
chance to reposition,
Jello shots off the
chance to
nipple.
grab boost in between saves there.
Perfect.
It's one quick shot after another. First of all, Mark, then Monkey Moon on the infield pass to Extra. BDS definitely could use a lot more of that.
I shouldn't
Rare
have touched
times
that.
they've got the infield pass off without Endpoint being there to meet them.
I actually had a weird touch. He never got that boost.
Just 1 minute 45.
Ooh, someone
left
please
on
go
the
up.
clock. What
Someone
else have
please
BDS
go up.
got? And they've got 2 more goals in them. Or is it going to be a tied series at 1 each? Extra. Outpaced by relating wave. How often do you end up saying that? Monkey Moon taking his time. Boost stolen away from him. It's going to be a much more difficult task, but he's still dancing his way around everybody. Now the pass up. Mark coming in very narrow on the angles. So
That was a bad pass,
quite
not
reach the
gonna
shots
lie.
well as he wanted to. Meta almost got punished for the pre-jump. Couldn't been able to control that, but there's a powerful clear. Just over a minute left, Johnny. Endpoint holding on.
This is what Endpoint need to keep doing. Just get the ball moving, keep boosting all three of their players, keep recovering as quickly as they can. Make sure to have each other's back on 50-50s. They're doing everything right at the moment and really limiting BDS's options to come back in this series from the 2-goal deficit. BDS, inside the final minute,
Rotations are
like
fucked
they've done
right
in the
now.
past, are going to turn that aggression up a notch. Don't be surprised to see
Mark, yes!
from a third man in a play around about now.
Swaco's there.
Yeah, BDS will not care about conceding a fourth at this point. They just desperately want their third. Comes to the corner. There might be a chance for
Let's go!
Suddenly,
33 seconds left. We still have a chance of winning this one.
starts to loom. 1 goal and 33 seconds to grab hold of him.
Yeah, Seiko just not able to get there. I think he missed the boost in the corner. That looked like a position Endpoint should have had coverage on. Sometimes a simple center ball is all you need. BDS within 1. Plenty time left to fashion a goal scorer.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh, double commit.
Two
This is
players
bad.
extra. Wants to try and chase this down.
This is bad.
Playing Wave just not too well positioned, just wait for him to come on in. That's looking to try and get it to himself. Almost found the block. Here's the breakaway. Monkey Moon needs to find something. Couldn't get any purchase on the ball. Final 10 seconds. BDS. Final chance.
Oh,
of this.
come
But
on,
he's
guys.
Monkey Moon, so he's going to try and
Oh.
find some way. Get himself back into this, and Endpoint have ended up leaving this for the time being. Right away.
No.
And Endpoint. Well, they never like to make it easy for themselves in the final minute, but they have got their first game of this series.
Yeah, BDS is trying to
1-1.
play for very simple
Come on,
center balls
BDS.
in this
Don't
game.
let me down,
Worked
please.
once. Maybe thinking
Even if they win
why
this,
not
still got
just
another
get
set of
that to go again.
7.
I would have loved to see some more passing out to the middle. You know, really use their ability to fast aerial so consistently in the closing stages here. But they tried to keep this.
Extra is just getting shit on,
Enough
like
to get
hard.
past that. Usually.
We need a
Stealthy
third.
was
We need a
the
different third man
point,
back.
which, did let them down.
But then you're
for the
losing your
second goal.
aggression on the front line.
That should have been, I think, a covered position for Endpoint. They'll be pretty annoyed. Or they would.
I think we just
very
need a
annoyed
stronger
if
defense.
they let BDS
and
have
it'll be
a
good.
second.
Look at Meta's face. Does Meta look annoyed?
No, they're going to be fine with a win. A win's a win. I'm sure they've forgotten about that second goal they conceded already. But if they, looking back on that, had BDS won this game, that would have definitely been something to complain about for Endpoint.
So 1 each. In that first series, not a flash in the pan. BDS really are in for the battle.
Good touches,
here.
Mark. Go for the demos.
Stepping up big.
Why are we turning off of that?
Extra. Looks to turn.
That's our chance.
Usually such a great job of finding those angles off just a stealth pass from the backboard. This time though, BDS very aware of it. Mark trying to find something in the midfield. He's got a teammate currently being harassed on the goal line. Seiko. This is where he wants to be. This is where he was so dangerous in that first series. Hasn't been quite so much this time. Endpoint have been scoring off different ways. Definitely not Seiko taking to the edge.
Good job,
He's been a lot
Extra.
more effort. He did
Why
on
is there
the
nobody
ground
on the
this
left?
time around.
Somebody got to be up. Somebody's got to be up.
Well played, even Relay waved there. Oh, okay, well that almost went in, but before then, I feel like that was a very good example there, Johnny, of the lack of respect that Endpoint have been giving to BDS compared to other teams where Relay Wave saw Monkey Moon coming forward and he just left. He realized, I don't need to go for this, Monkey Moon's missing it, and nobody tends to do that. They just think, it's Monkey Moon, he's got this.
Yeah, Monkey Moon is very, very close to that play. The pass was high and fast, so good read by Relating Wave. Knew there's no need to jump. It's not a threat. BDS could be communicating these passes ahead of time. That a high pass, it shouldn't be towards a complete whiff. There should usually be a follow-up on that kind of thing. But BDS like to just go with the flow. They don't rely on communication too much. That's why we see double commits in close quarters at times. They rely on their mechanics to get them back into position after plays like that.
Oh no.
What a center ball to pitch into the middle from Seiko. Proves to be a bit too much for Relating Wave to catch.
Oh no. No. Extra. Come on, carry it through. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. Monkey's there.
Communicating who's supposed to go for what in the defense. That's with
Not looking good. This is not looking good. Alright, Mark's got it. Mark's the strong. Mark just got down.
Now
Fuck.
Mark, we forced to try and recover from elsewhere. Off the backboard, Monkey Moon.
Spike goes up. No. Okay, we're good. Extra! Get the fuck up, bro. What are you scared of?
As Mark by 8 does find his attempt to just snatch the ball away in the midfield, at least partially blocked. Playing wave off the backboard. And that's right to the corner.
Extra, I swear. Good pass. Not enough power.
Play with a deeper defensive line than they want to play with. BDS
That's open.
He's gonna get boxed out of this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
That's that.
Oh god! Thank God Mark was there.
4 players in the challenge. Yeah, these
Extra is just robbing people's fucking boost.
Have been key. BDS has to be afraid of that. Now 2 players expecting a hit from each other, both make a no contact. Next up, denied.
Bad.
Only
This
as
is
far as
bad.
late wave. Difficult balls to follow up on.
Extra turn, you fucking idiot!
With a bit of space, Monkeyman. The great save, it's into the bar and then into the corner.
What a tense game 3 this is to try and grab hold of the lead of the series. Next goal could be crucial to see how series 2 goes.
Extra needs to fucking commit to one fucking thing. Please commit.
Are you ever gonna live out that? 2 players needed. Mark by 8
Yeah,
really
Extra
likes
commits
moving
these
forward.
stupid fucking plays, and then doesn't commit to ones that are good. I just don't understand it.
And just fake out how obvious they've got past B. That surely we would never go for that one, but still good pressure from BDS. How endpoint keeping this one out of the net. Marked by 8. Self-set. He's already got Extra in support. That one's too high. Where's Monkey Moon? Takes the shot. Oh! The post! And endpoint have still got their clean sheet, and I have absolutely no idea how.
A lightning wave.
This fucking Extra's trash. What do you think?
Moments to go. Yeah, I think literally 1 boost. He still managed to pre-jump to save the second shot. After saving the previous one, I think something like
Oh
12
my
boosts.
god, Extra, what are you
To
doing?
defend against. Amazing stuff from endpoint, but they've been saved by the crossbar again. BDS will feel like they should have scored there.
Just fucking Extra, you may as well put it in your own fucking net at this point.
Are they gonna find a gap in the midfield to send that hard clear through?
Extra, I'm being completely honest, we're losing because of you.
Just trying to outpace endpoint, unfortunately.
It's gonna be fucking honest.
Far too good at the moment. They're always back just in time before the shot comes in. BDS, well, they're controlling the field. They're got rid of 1 player. Seiko decides to take a proactive approach. Doesn't want to be demoed. And somehow, oh wow, how on earth have we gone to overtime?
So many chances, mostly for
Extra, we're
BDS,
losing
but
because of you.
Kickoff goes slightly in their favor. Will Seiko be back for it? Yes, the real was saved by the youngster.
Now a chance to break away. Endpoint finally get a hold of the ball, at least momentarily.
This is your chance, guys.
Drop down, Monkey Moon. He's got time, and it's shot right in.
Ah, when are you gonna start passing this fucking ball?
Beating them any other way at this point. That's an awkward drop. 2 players already on the back foot. They're waiting for it. Relating wave also on the far side. Fantastic communication so far on the defensive side of the field for endpoint. But BDS, they have to score from this. Surely, how would they deal with this if in a game where they had this much pressure, they went on to lose it? They won't even want to entertain that thought at the moment as they keep pressing forward. Another great touch. They go not.
Extra, you better turn around and be on that.
Finals.
No, he's not. Of course he's fucking not.
From him.
This is Extra we're
He's
fucking
been
talking
lighting
about.
up BDS at the other end of the field now. Consecutive saves where he's completely
Somebody
alone,
better be there.
having to contend with big time shooting from BDS, who have actually done a pretty
Extra
good
ain't
job.
gonna fucking save
last
this.
game.
Yeah, how surprising.
Oh, a
That's
big
in.
chance. Benstonaris, top corner! Might take it.
Matsudaris!
Get Extra off the fucking field.
This game from BDS.
Join a Discord server, get some fucking SSL that hasn't been on a team yet, and get fucking goddamn Extra out of here. Get him off the fucking team.
On it. They had done everything but score in the other side of the field, and yet 1 chance. Balls down.
Here I was saying I wasn't invested in this game.
Johnny from a team.
God damn it.
The primary
I always get so invested in this shit.
They are not letting chances go to waste anymore.
This is something else. We're actually
They
seeing
gotta get rid of
these
Extra.
games.
You can join a fucking Discord
This is
server
exactly
for
what
like
games
fucking
like BDS
musties. You
win.
can join Musty's
Fucking
Discord
right.
server right now
The games like this for BDS
and just
have
get
been
one of his
most of the
fucking
roads.
fans in here.
Eventually,
And they'll
the
be
sport
better than
even
fucking
saw it
Extra.
in the Forbidden Temple. Usually
How is he even
these
on the
pressure plays
team?
result in a BDS goal. Not this time.
He has
Not
no
against
sense of
Endpoint.
urgency.
What
He
an
has no
unbelievable
fucking
defensive
willpower to
stance.
try to
They've
do
covered the
anything.
backboard, they've
And he
covered
has
the
no
infield
fucking
passes.
skill.
They've had the saves in 1v1
He's getting
plays.
outgunned and
I
outmatched in
don't
every
think
fucking
we're to
situation.
describe how impressive Endpoint look in this event. BDS did their thing there. They did what BDS is
No,
supposed to
Monkey
do.
and Mark did their
Endpoint
thing.
are still
Extra
thinking the game.
fucking
They're 2
sat
games
on a
away
dick and
from
laughed.
winning the entire event and getting that crucial top point in the leaderboard.
It's not good.
In a region
Mark, why are we
that
going up for that?
to be
Mark, why are
completely
we going
open
up for
right now.
that?
And we're talking about who's going to the major at the end of this split.
Ash, you and the rest of the pre-show panel, Johnny, to... Oh, wait, no.
Fucking
Okay,
Extra, I
just off the
swear to
post, the
God.
post, the endpoint post, definitely the right answer to that one, not quite. Able to,
We need a
interact
different
with that
third
one.
man.
Ash, you guys, who you thought would be representing top 5 of Europe?
Oh
I
God,
believe
Extra's
there was
back.
even a thought
No.
on endpoint at the time.
Watch
They
Extra
have
whiff
the-
this. Oh Jesus.
I think the nightmare run, Misfits in the quarters. I still think Misfits are going to be one of the teams
Oh!
taking on everybody for those top 5 spots at the end of this split. I rate them as well, and that just makes Endpoint's run here all the more impressive. Taking down Carmine Corp as well in game 7. Now they're going completely toe-to-toe and beating BDS.
Oh yeah.
Talk about the last, what is it now? 6 games, Endpoint have won 5 of them? That's
Yeah,
just unbelievable.
Oh, that's a goal.
they have been all over them.
That's a goal.
Takes the first time
Oh,
shot
thank
move.
God.
Already
If that was Extra there, we
it was
would
1
fucking
year
lost
ago
that.
BDS went from talented roster that we expected big things from to European dominating giants. Endpoint could very well be the same story.
Extra, this is
A
your
team
time
that
to
we
make up
didn't
for your fucking
expect
mistakes.
to be as good as they end up being. That'll be a story to try and figure out for another 5
Ooh.
minutes. No, Renee Wave, I should say. I think he was quite expecting to even get the chance at it, but still,
Oh.
he wanted that one in.
No, he did not think that he was shooting there. He thought that was going to be a 50-50, so he leaned back and played a safe challenge. And BDS defenders missed the ball, so it would have been open for a late wave. But of course, he doesn't know that, and he shouldn't be gambling on a whiff, of course, under these circumstances. BDS
Extra needs to commit
badly
to
in
like
all
actual
last game.
fucking good shit.
Feeling that any misses that I can remember.
Oh
so,
God, that's Extra
you
back.
know,
That's
you
not
can't
good.
really anticipate that open net if you're in your late waves position.
Extra's
Another
up.
series with flip resets and
Just sets it to the
overly
fucking ground. Doesn't even try to put it
flashy
towards the
plays
net.
have been king.
Wow.
This is the nitty gritty
Oh my.
that you need. What is the challenges? Oh, Spencer, follow. Instead, I think he decided to put that one wide. Did not want to just hand off an easy recovery there for BDS. This time it's Endpoint.
Extra is
to
very
be
much
a
the
little bit
least
frustrated
mechanical
with the
person on the
goals.
team.
Endpoint definitely should have a goal, or at least test the goalkeeper at this point. They have
Good
had
play,
some
Mark.
Great pressure plays. Timely demo on that last one. Absolutely perfectly done. Double touch from Monkey off the ceiling, relating wave to
There was a
Mexican
mark in the goal.
Little passing in defense
Of course
here
it was.
from Endpoint. Yeah, of course, Mark Basin. There you go.
We doubled
Doesn't
up.
even need to
We
extend
doubled up.
Shogun. He's always going to be the most aggressive
Fuck
player possible.
off, Extra, dude.
Left
Like
Extra.
honestly,
Flex. Another Endpoint attack into the corner. Stands
bumping
along
teammates, fucking
Seiko.
not
He's
committing the
control of that
shots.
ball. See, they're mixing it up. It's not always a hard clear from these positions. They are taking control when space is given to them. Endpoint, the unpredictable.
This is what the main point of frustration is going to be for BDS, is that we're not coming out of these games and saying, oh, BDS is doing this, that, or anything else wrong. BDS are playing their game. And they're not
Pass it!
for it.
Fucking pass the
That is
ball!
much more frustrating than knowing exactly what has gone wrong for them so far.
Oh
Obviously,
my
still very
God.
much in this 1-goal games, both teams
That's in.
clawing for
Oof.
every single
That scared the
inch
shit
of
out
the
of me.
field. Lane Wave. He's
Oh
managed to
God,
get past
Extra's
one.
up. He's gonna
Has
get
he got the
outplayed.
option to get past number 2? There's always going to be a little bit too much to ask, as we are with just over a minute left. And it's another game where the first goal could very well be the deciding goal.
Oh!
He puts it too high. And another situation where Mark was too far forward to take a shot.
Oh my goodness!
How on earth?
What?
Has Faker got this room? Where were BDS?
Oh, I wonder where they're at. Look at fucking Extra. Get him off the field.
He didn't guess right. He thought that he needed to be on the other side of the ball. He was
This is all I
covered
think
with the
extra
Seiko
fucking
shoots
thinks.
towards the center of the net.
None of them are right.
Endpoint are winning again.
Yep, extra just got outgunned again.
Seiko, they have been winning the mind game battle here. And then here goes Monkey Moon. Relating Wave has the whole back wall covered. You're gonna need to look
BDS is
somewhere
gonna
else
lose.
to get past this guy. Less than 45 seconds now for BDS.
Marked by A.
They're going to be
No.
trailing by 2, just like Endpoint were in the first series.
Off the wall. Extra, not winning the chance the way he wants to, but marked by 8. Over to Extra. And I think he might want
Quit
one
giving
back
the
to
ball
Monkey
to
Moon,
fucking
who's coming
Extra.
through the middle of the field.
It's about time you guys start thinking more of a as a team than friends. Because right now, y'all gotta talk to fucking Extra. Y'all gotta give him that fucking talk. So right now, he may as well just be fucking own goaling it at this fucking point.
Goes off the backboard, good touch from Mensa, relating Wave, dives in from the midfield. Now straight over to Extra, they try to pass between them, over to Monkey Moon, it's 3-4, have they still got this one going? Seiko sees the acrobatics,
That's the
he doesn't
game
care
right
anymore.
there.
He's happy just to get rid of that. One more opportunity for BDS, but relating Wave takes it away.
I can't believe Mensa Norris on the backboard there, just doing a...
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Extra, 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 extra. Oh my god. Fucking Extra. Please commit to something. That's game, dude. Fucking BDS ain't winning this, bro. Endpoint's gonna win.
Hold on to take a 3-1 lead, and once again, they
Oh
are the
my
team
God.
taking 3 straight games in this matchup. Triple tournament point for Endpoint.
It's
I
3-0.
can't believe I've just said this.
You might say that game to me, Johnny. I'm just gonna try and confirm in my head.
Triple tournament point for Endpoint.
Oh, no, it's
They got
3-1.
3 shots at this. And now,
My bad.
I mean, even when BDS are losing,
Look at
2-1,
Extra.
they
He's
in
driving
this
around like a
series,
fucking
you can still,
bronze.
I think,
Getting outmatched in
yes,
every
for them being the
situation.
favorites, because it's BDS, you know, they always come back.
Missing
Surely,
open
based
fucking
on
nets.
mentality in the championship,
Getting
BDS
outplayed.
don't look like they're falling apart like they were in that matchup. They played a good game.
Get him out of
3,
here.
but no, Endpoint are now
Get him out. You're off the
3
roster.
chances,
Get.
heavy favorites.
After this
And
season, he
no
better
one
be
can
off the
argue
fucking
that.
roster.
It's theirs to lose against BDS.
No timeout used by BDS. They did not like how the last one went for them.
Wow.
Heading into Champions Field in the first series, they are not going to try and burn it this time around. Endpoint has still got access to theirs, even if they start losing matches.
Holy
here.
shit.
We saw how
Holy
effective the last one
shit.
was, but here's Seiko, who could go from
Extra's bought in.
involved in the RLCS 4 months ago, and on his first attempt will win a tournament. What a story that would be! But he's got to get one more win under his belt.
Seiko just looks like the absolute
Extra.
definition of composure in this one. I've got pretty nervy moments early on in this
Oh
match,
my
but now
god.
He has been so consistent.
How
Not
is he
just
still
in,
on this
attacks,
team?
Creating chances, creating goals, but making saves as well. Oh, that's actually another one. That is getting actually mind game march.
Okay, here we go.
You know, Seiko did save this initially, deflecting the ball into the crossbar. Relating Wave panicked, thought Mark would make contact. Mark thought likewise about Relating Wave. Lucky there to clean it up, but BDS.
What's up, Outlaw? How you doing, fam?
Do just that, clean up their act, because they need to play the best Rock League they've played if they're going to come back from this.
Let's just set the stage here. ES have got to win 3 in a row, and then win another series on top of that. It is unbelievable what they have got to do.
Actually, you
and the
better fucking
situation
hang
that
back.
Endpoint have managed
That's
to
in.
put them in. They were able to respond quite early over in the Champions Field game when they saw themselves go down. So we know that this sort of pressure isn't going to get to them. Can they get that goal back nice and quick this time around?
If Extra starts picking up the slack that he's been dropping,
1-0.
we could still come back from this. But right now, Extra is doing absolutely nothing for the team.
Seiko tried to find a block. It was always a bit hopeful.
After this game, I'll have to look and see what the fuck his score is, because I swear he's not getting anything.
Extra takes his time, looking for the
It's getting
back
like
post,
100
and
points at
Mensa
most.
just guides it to the far side of the field once again. BDS, I mean, it's such a long road, Johnny. This,
Yeah, it is.
I'm still dumbfounded by the situation we find ourselves in.
Extra,
BDS,
you
they
better
are in the
fucking
club.
commit to this.
As that shot marked by it, he's been so close in this series, but he's still not quite found the accuracy.
Well, BDS, they now know that nothing but the best will get past Endpoint. They've never had such a struggle scoring on their opponents. Even in series and even in tournaments they've lost in the past year, it's not usually a strong
Oh, someone please be
score
there.
that's their problem. The other team will just sometimes get the better of them in the midfield or...
Where are these
pressure
physical
BDS,
plays at?
BDS are making some misplays.
Oh, come on.
And look at Endpoint just handling the pressure, the BDS offense like no one else has ever been able to do in the past. And then Monkeyman runs into the play, just coincidentally.
Extra doesn't even know where the fuck he's at right now.
Ushered the ball clear. It really just feels like Endpoint.
Extra doesn't even know where the fuck he's at right now.
They have really solidified and improved.
Oh, dude, just watching some RLCS, my guy.
Better. BDS have stagnated. And do BDS have that extra level to go?
Having a mental breakdown.
Find that extra gear when you've been playing so such a
Oh
high
my
level
God,
for
so
such a long
close.
time.
Meta wiped out, but there's still another player there, Seiko. Almost able to find the equalizer. I do agree with you there, Johnny. The narrative has changed a lot throughout this series. In the first few games, we were saying, oh, there might be a chance for a second. We were saying that Endpoint had to make the most of the 1 or 2 chances that we were seeing them getting. This is not 1 or 2 chances anymore. They have been much more effective with the creativity. Oh, there's a fantastic example of it. Just
Extra's coming back a little
things.
bit.
BDS, though, it feels like this is something that they haven't seen before because we got to see them in this position so many times last season against Vitality, against Vodafone Giants. Oh!
Let's go. 2-point lead. Minute 28 left. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
It's still BDS.
It is still
It is
BDS.
still BDS. It might be triple match point Endpoint, triple tournament point Endpoint, but it's still BDS to the other side of the field. You can never count them out. And now they've got a 2-goal lead, so this surely will be their game with less than 90 seconds to play. But Endpoint will not be bothered by this. If we've learned anything from being able to watch in behind the scenes in the face cams.
Monkey, you doubled up on that, bro.
Take a look again. I want to see it even in this position. They're still smiling.
I start relating with all smiles after missing the ball on BDS.
Actually, that's you.
You know, they're not going to be bothered by this. It's
Mark, you shouldn't have went up for that. If anything, you're just going to hit it back for the corner post
They're not happy
anyways.
with how this series is going. Obviously, not happy with how they've played, I'm sure as well. But can they still produce the results? Because as we know, getting that last win can prove to be difficult, and Endpoint unable to do it on the first time of asking at this rate.
Difficult on the first time of asking, just in a
That
series,
was
let alone
close.
in your first tournament.
Good thing I was marking there.
Yeah, it does very well look like Endpoint.
What? Oh, I thought that shit was going in.
So, right now, though, they've got to beat BDS in one more game, a team that made a habit out of 4-0 in grand finals last season. Breaking
boost.
teams. Endpoint, despite going 3-1 down, despite getting smashed in that 4th game, they weren't broken.
Oh, come on.
They'll be very resilient, even if BDS starts with a comeback, but it looks like this game is done for them.
Alright.
Can BDS pull off what?
Just put it on the ground, Extra, you fucking idiot.
Step 1 done,
Surely.
2 more to go.
Oh my goodness, what is this script? What is happening right now? BDS on the comeback.
Extra made a little bit of a comeback there, I'll give him that. He did alright. He started passing to his teammates, and that's what he needs to do.
If they're going
Let's
to
just go.
surprise BDS with any kind of strategy, now is the time to do it, and they have. Unsurprisingly,
Oh my
called a
God.
timeout. They are going to try and come up with
172
to get
points.
this win.
Where the rest of his team has like 400.
I love that. I think it's such a good
Who wants
idea.
to from the coffee
Eat.
shop? Let's go take a walk.
Take notes.
Like, you know what? So, what I like even more than this getting up is like doing it now. Don't save it ahead of game 7.
Yeah.
Do it now before it starts getting a little bit too tight. Because I feel like that's a mistake we've seen happen an awful lot previously. But don't put yourself in that situation where you've now got a whole group of players that are all thinking about that game 7, no matter what you say as a coach. That's where their mindset is going to be. So, Endpoint burning their time out. I'll remind you yet again, BDS have still got theirs. Highly doubt we are going to see it.
Camera's getting
But if they really want to put
Camera's like, what do I focus
Endpoint,
on?
Win this, call the timeout, and make them just stew there for a solid couple of minutes. Either way,
The camera's not focusing very well.
is the next field. Endpoint's favorite post on the field for the championship.
So, you know, I'm starting to think now, I wonder if BDS didn't call a timeout because they saw how Endpoint were able to use the last one. BDS clearly just want to get into the next game. They want to get this started.
Haven't Endpoint won both games now post timeout?
This would
But
be
grand finals they won.
yeah, they took the last one
three.
as well. Yeah, so they took they won after their timeout and BDS timeout in the first set. BDS have not called a timeout yet. Now Endpoint have. So I'm really curious to see what they've done here. But I really like the the separation that they've given themselves here. Just a bit of a moment to just release the tension. It's such such a high pressure situation, especially now with a LAN at the end of the split to look forward to, the first one in 2 years, and Europe being so tough to even imagine making 3 top 8s. I don't think I was having a chat with Gibbs before this series started. How many of you guys actually would say that Endpoint are guaranteed top 8 in the next 2 regions?
Yeah, that's
I'm not
crazy.
sure if I would, but that's not because I don't expect them to be competitive and I expect them to play at high levels, because I expect so many other teams in Europe to also play at such a high level. So this is massive. If Endpoint can lock in full points in this event, I think at that point we can start putting them in that list for top 5, no matter
That's
what.
not good.
Tico with an early opportunity. Tight angle.
Good save.
He pitches it off the inside of his post. Huge play for BDS.
Well, to your point, Johnny, yes, top 8 is so difficult, and we do highly recommend that you hit that follow button and join us next Friday when we get back to it all over again over at the North American region. But for right now, championship on the line. BDS have got to win 2 games in a row, and they're doing it now off the timeout called by Endpoint. Extra off the ceiling, off the backboard, up goes Monkey Moon.
Oh, Monkey, no.
Missing it. 3 players gone. No
Don't get shit on this
contact.
1v1. Good save, good save, good save.
Back out, related wave, wants to find the block. That's going to bounce very awkwardly. Metsunara's just going to get a soft touch, get everyone in his team back in position, as is his shot, but what a shot that is. Both teams hitting the ball so clean as it goes whizzing past relating wave.
BDS now on the counter. Monkey Moon going to try and center this. Great touch into the middle, and I don't know how Monkey Moon's managed to control this from such an awkward position, but that's just what you can expect with such class on the field today. Relating Wave calls Extra's bluff on the challenge. Extra still able to deflect his shot into the corner. Tension absolutely at its highest point now.
That is a great way to describe this entire series, Johnny. It has not been explosions all the time, it's just been, where is that bit of brilliance going to come from?
Not from Extra. He's got
Who would
gunned
you
out
take your
again.
pick? Who would you put your money on right now?
I want to see a game 7. I'm going to go... I'm going Extra.
I like that pick, actually. I like that pick. Extra did pretty well on his one save that he's had to make this game.
Sorry, Endpoint fans. It's not that to happen easily.
Yeah, if it's Endpoint, you gotta think it must be Seiko. The rookie already getting aggressive in the goal line, but it's Mark on the counter attack. Great challenge by Link Wave, disguising his approach behind the ball. Mark couldn't see him coming. Couldn't be sure that the challenge was coming towards him. Oh, not a good touch by Monkey Man. Relating Wave pops in middle, but Endpoint sitting deep. They're actually giving BDS space to counter with. And now I missed. Monkey Man.
Let's go, Monkey!
1-0 BDS.
Let's go!
And it was a win from Metsunara. Didn't get the overhead clear. And Monkey Moon didn't need any help with the finish.
And when the pressure
That
is
just
on
shows
the most,
how much
it's
Extra
hard
is
to
second guessing
shine.
himself and just not committing to
And Monkey
anything.
Moon has done
Because
exactly
Extra was there that whole
that.
time,
One
and Monkey
goal
was
over
in
BDS.
the air. Asher already hitting the ball, and still got down to it before Extra could. That's a goal right there.
Whoa! And Seiko has got 1 each.
Extra's right here,
What a play by
whiffs the
Seiko.
ball, completely
He's the first man
just gets
to put the
obliterated.
ball after the kickoff, and then as fast as you like out to the middle. To
I'm
read that pass
blaming
coming downwards.
Extra.
1-1, half the game to
Extra's
go.
up for the kickoff. That's not
Endpoint
good.
have been posturing aggressively, but
Decent kickoff. He got the boost.
still look comfortable. Not many mistakes from them. Big time
Oh god,
challenge
Extra's
there
back.
for Besta. Extra
Good
shot.
punch.
Oh!
Oh!
Save from Besta. Still got more work to do, and he does it. Besta
Extra's
goes
back.
again. Has to do so much in that exchange, and he does it all.
Massive demo to Extra as well. Just got rid of a couple of orange cars. Allowed BDS.
That's open.
Well, at least a little bit of time away from BDS's offense. Extra now in the backfield. Oh, that's a shot on target. Monkey Moon had to be aware, and a booming clear. Just got to the top of the ceiling, and that's fantastic pressure now for BDS. Relating Wave ends up missing it. Monkey Moon drops it. Extra does not want to go. Fantastic read from him. I think that would have been him caught. Who's going to be first to this? Seiko wants his second. That's now. Drops it. Who's he going to support? Nobody around. Across the field and marked by 8 looking for the backboard, but there's Relating Wave. No fear whatsoever.
Extra, come on. Don't fuck us here, buddy.
Monkey Moon to the corner.
BDS again on the back foot for so long. Not for the first time in this set. But they've got the pace, they've got boost control, so they are not in a world of trouble here by any means. Can Endpoint pick their options wisely? Can they say no to those tasty looking third men commits that BDS are looking to punish? Seiko playing with such confidence right now. Full faith in the speed that he has
that could
got
be in.
as a player now, Metsa.
Nah.
Needs to double this and will. Seiko's bumped off the corner wall by Mark, who is recovering. Back into the rotation. 40 seconds left, still tied up.
Last side, extra, steals 100 boost. Seiko, good challenge though, he's got it back into the midfield. There's the follow, Seiko just putting some tame pressure on, didn't want to overcommit, but there's the demo, Relating Wave for the double tap. And Monkey Moon held well from the backboard.
25 seconds left, 1 goal. It's all Endpoint need to win this entire event. BDS haven't given them
I have a
many
bad
clear
feeling.
opportunities. BDS
I have such a
first
bad
to
feeling
win
right
the game.
now. Endpoint looks good.
Metsa.
Endpoint looks good. No! Endpoint looks so good right now.
It's a little bit of a hopeful one.
Endpoint looks so fucking good right now.
Sort of crunch time in the series. All the way up, Seiko keeps the ball alive. He wants to start it now.
Oh.
But it's overtime. Goal for Endpoint would crown them European Open champions.
First chance for Relating Wave. He's got Metsa in field. It's going to be challenged by Monkey Moon. Metsa sits back, waits for the touch to take challenge.
Extra, what are you doing?
For Endpoint.
Seiko is everywhere right now. As there's the infield, extra. Just goes flying straight past it. Seiko takes control. Marked by 8. Will reach it nice and early. Off the backboard. Who's there? There's 2 players from BDS. Neither of them wanted to go. Metsa, solid challenge over to the corner.
Yeah, great read by Relating Wave. It is wise for BDS to decline the invitation that infield pass presented.
Oh,
An extra tight tart.
oh my god, extra fucking
Good
A.
early call to bring Mark into the position. Both teams waiting for that one mistake or that one opportunity to win it all.
I'm having to do commentary right now with my head in my hands. Yes, the muffled commentary. You'll know exactly why. Minute done here. Fast side Relating
No,
Wave can
no,
turn.
no, 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 no,
Pass in the
no,
midfield.
no.
Nobody on Endpoint wants to show you can risk that, but there's Seiko. Monkey Moon has to avoid Relating Wave. Here's Metsa.
Oh my god, the rotation's fucked.
Midfield.
No.
Now off the backboard yet again. Monkey Moon. Solid clear. But it's still
Oh!
That's on
Oh my
Monkey
god.
Moon. Fantastic.
What's up,
rebound.
Hunter?
Now extra off the backboard. BDS another one's holding on.
Well, that looked like it could be it, but Monkey Moon.
Oh my god, BDS on the
getting
defense
player
this
key
entire
BDS
fucking
in this.
time.
He's had a great second series here compared to the first, but still Endpoint. The team with the advantage.
Come on, someone go up for this. He just has it in the air, chilling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, thank god he was there. Thank god Monkey was there.
Almost 2 minutes down now, and a lot of it has been Endpoint pressure. Off the backboard, marked by 8. Trying to
He has
just
no
bait
fucking
in Metsa's
boost.
Challenge, but you don't beat Metsa in those sort of positions.
Mark has no fucking boost.
Monkey Moon out air dribbles everybody.
Mark still has no boost.
Fast side,
He's going up and challenging with no fucking boost.
Instantly puts that pressure back on. That
Oh,
ball
dude, just having a mental breakdown, that's all.
Finally, Monkey Moon
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Where's everybody? Where's everybody?
Staying goal side on every single play. They do not want to give BDS a free goal.
Oh yes, extra,
Not
come
ever,
on!
especially not
This
now,
is your
but
moment!
That might have been on target. Seiko gonna guide it into the corner.
Mm.
That's it.
Somebody go up and get aggressive.
Doesn't want to let the ball center. BDS.
That's what you guys need right here. This is what you guys need.
Keeping that ball again. Away
No.
from the center. away
No, no,
from
no, no, no. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Really being tested defensively. They did do well. That's going to be wide, but Metsa's got
Come on,
those
guys, you're on the
scars.
aggression.
He's done exactly that.
You guys are the aggressors right now. Come on.
Now drops
That's
the
right
ball
on their
to
neck.
Relating Wave. It's a very clear line in the stand here. Both teams.
I have a bad
very
feeling.
much
I have such a bad
want to send
feeling.
Multiple players beyond the halfway line.
Oh, well
There's the
played.
2x.
No!
Seiko, who happily
Another one, another one, another one.
From Monkey Moon is very quickly read by the endpoint defense, and they have got away with it. Over to the other side of the field.
Oh, this is bad positioning.
Overtime there for BDS.
Oh no.
Phenomenal passing, but the shot denied by Seiko. Now Monkey Moon with the read.
Let's go. Yes.
We got a game 7 again.
Let's go.
Does it all himself. What a finish. Seiko had most of the net covered. Not the bottom left.
Oh
That's
my
what Monkey Moon
God.
does. BDS.
Let's go, BDS. Let's fucking go.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Break my curse.
Both
Come on,
teams.
break my
What a
fucking curse,
show
BDS.
We are getting. And here's the thing, Johnny. If BDS somehow do this, if they win their third game in a row here, we will have a third series out of them. Seiko, 10 shots to his name. He so wanted to grab that championship here. But Monkey Moon proves that he is
Monkey
still
Moon,
the
MVP.
of Europe. And he comes up
Monkey Moon is
close
definitely the
with
fucking
the goal.
MVP, bro.
Yeah, standout performance from Monkey Moon there, not just because of the winning goal, but I think BDS definitely deserved that.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back, guys.
That was definitely the best attempt before the winning goal, of course. And I'm waiting to see that kind of thing from Endpoint. Obviously, they're not the team who are wanting to take those risks, apparently. It's BDS who have to do it, but well done there by BDS. A disciplined performance, and Monkey Moon, once again, stand out in a lobby full of absolute legends.
BDS fans, Endpoint fans. Firstly, I'm so happy for you guys that you're going to be a part of this Grand Finals, but also I feel so sorry for you that you've got to go through this Grand Finals.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
else out there, we are in for another 5 glorious minutes of Rocket League. Once again, if Endpoint win this, they take the European Open. If BDS do it, we go for another best of 7.
I mean, at this point, I think another best of 7 is, it has to be the more likely of the two outcomes. It's BDS who are on a roll now, 2 games in a row. They've really played a lower risk strategy compared to what we saw before. Trying to, I think, wait for the chances to come a bit more than they usually do. They're such a brute force team, such an aggressive team, and that is good enough to beat 99.9% of opponents who just crumble under the pressure. Endpoint have defended so well, BDS have had to switch it up, and that is so rare to see.
What's it gonna take? A mistake? Some brilliance? We don't know. But we are gonna find out very soon. Seiko has gone very shooting heavy over the last 10 minutes. Here's relating wave with the chance, first save by
Oh!
Metzner's couldn't keep the pressure on. Couldn't quite trap the ball between himself and the backboard. First real attempt there by Endpoint, and it was not far off.
Oh shit, the game's already started?
The
Fuck.
first minute there for BDS, 4 for Mark by 8. And now here they've got a chance to the other end. It's
Let's
Monkey Moon,
go!
he scores it.
Oh, BDS is pumped up right now, dude.
And it's paid off.
You can see Metzer tries to just script his some way back. But there's Monkey Moon exactly where he has to be. And BDS. What pass? I mean, they're doing such a good job of not only stopping up the pressure, but they're getting to the other side of the field so well. A different side of BDS here, where it's not just constant pressure, but dealing with that pressure and then finding chances on the counter.
Monkey Moon might go for this. Actually, he decides to come down into the midfield. He's really expecting him to take to the air there with this scoring spree that he's on.
My opinion, he should have.
On Endpoint. They'll look at this as 2 wasted opportunities, and now potentially a third. It's not often you get a tournament point against BDS. They're on their 3rd one.
Alright, BDS, just play smart, guys.
What's he thinking at the moment? So close to that tournament victory. What would the whole team be thinking if they end up losing this? How would they bounce back? Will not be entertaining those thoughts for now. Be thinking, what have they got to do? Take this championship within the next 3 minutes. Shot from Metzer. Putting some temporary pressure on. Half the game gone now, relating away.
I'm freaking out right now, dude.
Has just come into his own when the pressure has really been on BDS. He has been formed into a diamond on the field. And it's up to Endpoint to figuring out how on earth they can stop him from being as devastating as he has been for the past
my.
few games.
I'm not sure Extra knew what he was doing there, but it worked out. Great reflexes with the chain resets on the ball. Just over 2 minutes for Endpoint in the hunt for a goal. They're spreading out well in their own half. It's been difficult for BDS to clear the ball over the whole Endpoint roster. BDS have already got that goal, and now Extra. Look for the second one. It's defended well by Mercenaris. So often we're seeing that today. Oh, but that's not a good idea for Endpoint. Marked by 8 centers. It's gone into the middle, but no one's there. It's a massive let off there for Endpoint.
Yeah, actually, you couldn't have committed before, and there was an open
teammate.
fucking net. Okay.
Great hit by Mark by 8, straight back into the midfield, and here's where the clock becomes Endpoint's the least favourite thing. Relating wave. He's gone for the backboard. How's he going? It's just underneath him. There's the goal! It's the fast it needs to be! Seiko!
It's all good. Keep your heads up, boys. Keep your heads up.
Eyes on wave. Extra expected the second touch. And there wasn't one. Seiko follows up and sends the ball into the goal. I mean, those are easy open nets to miss. He had a long time to think about that one. But he's put it in. And we might be, can you believe it, headed towards another overtime. It's a bit away yet, but we've not had many goals. Both teams sitting deep and waiting for those opportunities to come. That's a great choice by Extra to stick around in the play. Safe 50-50 as well. To keep Endpoint at bay.
Turn around, Mercenaris was not willing to take on that 1v1, just dive straight in on Extra. 1 minute left. Marked by 8. Look for the pitch, can't quite find it. Rain wave to Seiko, who will go over the ball. Very, very split-second reactions by Mark. Able to keep it out, keeps it at 1 each.
Yeah, Seiko looking like the quickest player right now.
Looks like the hungriest player right now. He wants this.
Yeah, just get the ball to that young man and let's see what he can do. Well, you're wondering for BDS, where's Monkey Moon? Is he going to have another big moment? Extra deflects the ball into his own crossbar. Monkey Moon looking to guide it into the corner, but Seiko 1 step ahead, stealing the boost away. Solid 50s by Monkey Moon. Buying his team so much time now. They might have the last attack of the game. It's high over Monkey Moon though. He has to settle for clear ball. Nice Seiko. Oh.
No way! Holy shit!
The shot goes too low. They didn't have a bunch to play with. It is going to be overtime.
Well, that would have been something special right there. Instead, we merely get 1 goal to decide it all.
Oh, BDS is taking this home.
All the way back out.
Oh no.
Marked by 8, takes his time, leaves it for Monkey Moon. That's a great first touch.
Oh, well
Pass
played.
Seiko as well. Can he outplay the entire team? Off the backboard. And everybody was needed to stop Monkey Moon. Now Extra. Just off the backboard.
Oh my gosh.
But Seiko was aware of it.
Monkey Moon wants to keep the pressure on Endpoint, but Mercenaris is ready for it.
He
Marked
just
by
spawned
8.
there?
Very nice touch to the side, avoiding the dunk. But again, Mercenaris is first on the scene. Seiko with a bit of space to play with. Extra closes the distance, doesn't want to give it time to land on the ball and make matters worse for BDS.
Good ball.
Seiko takes his time. Waits to just lever it across the field. Monkey Moon somehow able to find the block. And Endpoint, I don't know how they have got the courage to do this, but they are waiting their turn. They are letting BDS come over to them and find a chance. The infield might be available instead. Relating wave, right on net.
Yeah, I would have liked to see an infield there as well, but it's so scary to infield to your third man against BDS when you're 1 goal away from winning the entire event. And BDS have been the team on a bit of a hot streak. It's downfield. Mark's already down with the third man. He's got Extra in the middle. Plays for the mind game. Relating wave
You should
straight
have
for the
fucking
ball.
sent that harder, Mark.
Relating wave
I'm gonna
does
be
not
honest with
play
you right
those
now.
games. Marked by
Extra, I swear to God, if you fuck up into your Extra, I'm gonna lose my shit.
One. It's gonna drop down to him as well. Marked by 8 already available.
Oh, we're double committing those
BDS,
guys.
but
Come
they
on.
are going to transition with ease once again. Who's willing to take that risk? Passes have been only safe ones for a good while now. Monkey spawning after the demo. Collect the next possession. Huge 50-50s from BDS, but that's not necessarily a good thing. The ball goes harmlessly towards Mercenaris.
Why are we not bumping?
Do not connect
Mark,
with
why
the
are we
ball.
not fucking bumping right there, bro? You're in their fucking net.
Veteran.
Mark just got down with a 60 boost. That sucks.
Gonna leave Relating Wave a little bit more time without Monkey Moon trying to attack him. Only 5 boosts. BDS starting to find some advantages here.
Oh,
These
man.
challenges are an advantage all in their own. Relating Wave, good clear. We're going to the orange side.
Then again, that hard clear for Endpoint. There's mixing it in there. Buying himself a bit of time. Now Messinar's past 2. Marked by 8 needs to be the one to stall in the position.
No!
Endpoint have done it!
Endpoint are your European Open champions! And it's Relating Wave to finish it off! BDS
I have a curse. I'm cursed.
2 to nothing.
I'm cursed.
Endpoint have held on.
I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I'm just fucking cursed.
What a series! What a grand finals!
Well, chat, I think we figured out that I'm a fucking curse. If I want a team to lose, go for the other team, I guess, huh? Huh. Well, it looks like Endpoint's taking it home. They got the series win. Good for them. They're a strong team. Oh, man. I just hope to God that BDS gets rid of Extra. If they don't get rid of Extra, they're just not going to go anywhere anymore. In my own opinion, if they don't get rid of Extra, that's it. He just lacked everything that they needed. It is such a shame. Damn. I'm gonna sit here and think about what BDS could have done differently. And I don't think there was much. It sucks, but is what it is, I guess. Fuck, I think it's my time to jump on some Rocket League and see what I can do. Well, guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good one.